Welcome to episode 3 of the Garbage Speaks podcast. I am your host, Lady.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Tammy.
Good afternoon. It looks like it's about to be named Jim. Jimbo's unknown here, reporting for duty.
Okay. Hello, I'm some random guy.
So today we're going to be talking about that thing that's been happening all weekend. What was it again?
Oh, gee, I don't know. Was it like an A4, B7?
B-17. B-17 bomber.
So, is there any games you've seen so far that you like?
Hmm?
Have y'all been watching so far and seeing any good games you like?
I haven't watched it very much, but I've heard like plenty of things about what happened from like other people who I know who watch it, and I'm excited because they finally dropped that Life is Strange sequel. What the fuck it's gonna be?
I heard one of the original voice actors from the first game is not going to show up.
Yeah, that was my concern.
Who,
I just got introduced to the game, and I was just kind of disappointed.
Yeah, who was it? Aubrey Burns?
Something like that. I just saw the thing.
All I know is I'm gonna be fucked because I'm not gonna be able to use rewind powers.
Oh yeah, because you're Chloe now.
Yeah, you're Chloe, you're not Max, you don't get the power, the wibbly wobbly timey wimey power of time and space.
Oh,
Well, that's what save points are for.
I don't think there are save points.
That's when you save every 5 seconds.
Well, no, because Life is Strange, it goes by not like a save point system, but an episode system.
Supposedly it's supposed to be, I think, 3 episodes or chapters, apparently.
Is it 3? I know the last one was 5.
Yeah, there's 5 episodes in the original Life is Strange.
I really liked it up to the very last thing where you had to make that one choice.
That last choice broke me.
Yeah, I was the minute that happened, I go, "Oh, are you kidding me?"
Alright, I'm going to come clean. I mean, Life is Strange seems interesting. I just haven't played it. And how's it like? I've heard it's a very good game.
It is a very good game. It's one of those,
like those Telltale games?
It's very similar to it, yes.
It's one of those, every decision you make could change the outcome of the game kind of games, which usually gives me a lot of anxiety, but it's incredibly good.
Too much to handle.
But the thing about it is, the first one, they give you rewind power, so you can just rewind time and then change your decision to an extent.
Yeah.
This new one, they're obviously gonna take that away, and I am fucked. I'm gonna
I think
die.
the worst part is
you make the mistake, you live with it.
This is going right back to fucking the Wolf Among Us kind of choices where I am panicking every time.
I love that game.
It's like
the worst part about the new one
for every single option.
I'm only human. Don't put all this pressure on me.
But then,
please.
Making decisions that could affect my morality, I'm not a complete lawful good in real life. I have to be one in video games too.
I already got enough of that when I played Catherine. I couldn't change my decisions in Catherine. It was bad. I had to sit there for like 5 minutes every time they gave me a choice.
What should I do?
Like, some of them were kind of obvious, but then they put in those ones that didn't really have a clear, like, correct answer. I'm just like, fuck.
What do I do?
What do I do?
Do I do this? Do I do that? What should I do? Should I flip a coin? Should I roll a die? Should I use a fidget spinner? What should I do?
Should I rip his arm off or not?
Nah, so
Can I get a fucking morality?
speaking of, Jim, you bringing up fidget spinners, I was at the gas station the other day picking up cigarettes. And of course, now they apparently have to sell fidget spinners at the gas station.
Well, it's a fad. I mean, I've also seen like a local Hispanic shop that's also been selling fidget spinners as well.
But, like, I went to go buy my cigarettes, and I was just looking at the shit that is on the counter. You know, the shit that you might buy just out of, like, oh, hey, it's only $1 or whatever.
Yeah, like those, what was it, like, third party, like, off-brand, generic medication, the kind of stuff you see.
Yep. A pack of gum,
pills,
lighters, a phone charger.
Lottery tickets.
And I was sitting there, I was looking, and I looked next to me, and there's a shelf of fidget spinners. At the bottom, there was a shelf of, like, Batman-shaped fidget spinners. And I was like, are you fucking kidding me?
Everyone likes Batman. It's like in respect for Adam West.
It's like,
I mean, yeah.
It's just like, who asked for this? Who asked for a Batman-shaped fidget spinner?
Kids, you see kids going onto those Spider-Man Elsa videos, and they like superheroes.
Oh, good God, no. Oh, no. Or those, the Minions cartoons that people make on YouTube where, like...
For quick cash.
Yeah, for quick cash, because it's like, they'll put in, like, a foot fungus and needles, and it's like, what the fuck is this? Why are you showing this to your kid?
No. Why do you leave your kids to see this?
Exactly.
Interestingly enough, I also seen fidget spinners being sold at the convention I went to, like back in May, as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, like a full shelf of fidget spinners. Oh, there was even like a meme Jeopardy there, and no, it wasn't like a meme. I don't think it was a meme Jeopardy. I don't know where, but a friend of mine who also came along, who I tagged along, he also got a fidget spinner himself.
Oh my God. Did you hit him? Did you hit him with a stick so hard that he regretted his decision?
No, he's more built than me. He'd kill me. But I was disappointed in him.
Needless to say,
I was heavily disappointed. If you're listening to this, just know well, it hasn't worn off, man. You still have that thing? For shame.
For anyone listening to this, if you have a fidget spinner, good for you, but we're all very disappointed in you.
Oh, I'm honestly a bad fidgeter, and I've actually thought about it. I haven't done it yet.
You get one of those the fidget cubes with all the like one side has a button and one side has like a controller pad.
Oh shoot! Wait. We can talk about this later, but right now it's about to be noon.
Oh, right. Let me pull up the stream. I'm pulling up the Nintendo one on YouTube.
It's high noon.
God damn it, Tammy! You don't even play Overwatch.
Actually, my friend let me play it on his console. Soldier 76 is very comfortable for me.
God damn it. You disappoint me, Tammy.
Whoa, guys, it's starting.
It's time.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Alright. Oh yeah, my brother's gonna be one. Oh yeah, my brother's also beside me too, so.
We got a little bit of arms.
Alright.
This looks amazing, by the way.
Yeah. Oh, Rocket League.
Oh yeah, I forgot Rocket League was coming out for Nintendo. Or getting
Yeah,
a thing.
Sorry, what? I got distracted by the hot girl.
I haven't played it yet. I want to play it.
Alright.
I don't play Rocket League. I don't like it. It's not my cup of tea. But it's good that they're getting a port for Nintendo.
Alright. Well, that's a good.
Wait, what's that one?
Pokken Tournament Deluxe.
Right. Oh, look, sport.
Sport. Everyone was a sport.
Like FIFA Live wasn't enough, you know?
I mean, FIFA 18 is right around the corner.
God
Oh, by
damn
the way,
it.
I'm from Mexico winning. Go Mexico.
That
Viva
in the
Mexico.
Star Wars.
Oh,
Ooh,
is that?
that's
Yep.
new.
It's splatting.
Oh yeah, they made a sequel to that. I understand this is for kids, but
Oh yeah, there was a panel for a Nintendo representative who was about to talk about Splatoon 2 over there as well.
Sonic's new best buddy. Click.
I like the idea of the Pokemon tournament game because they've already done it before.
But it's nice that they're
Hey.
refreshing it.
It's Reggie.
The game is fun. The game is a battle. If it's not fun, why bother? If it's not a battle, where's the fun? It's a test that you pass,
I like how we all go quiet like we're in church.
a race against
Well,
time.
Reggie's
Fun
speaking.
and battle always locked together. But the game is also something
Honestly?
else. It's a journey, a passport to new worlds, maybe even
Odyssey
an
confirmed.
odyssey. A look, a feel, an exploration. Close your focus and open your mind. Yes, the journey requires the right ticket. And that ticket is Nintendo Switch. But in the end, it's not just where
He's
you
in the
can take
fields.
your game.
That's deep.
It's where your game.
They finally figured out virtual reality.
So let's go.
Ooh, what's this?
The future is now.
Story goes that when the world was young,
Xenoblade?
everyone in Ulrest lived
Is
on
it
the
Xenoblade?
tree,
It looks like it.
together with
Yeah,
our
it looks very
divine
much like
father,
it.
the
I would guess it is.
They
I'd be
called that
willing to bet the
Sugar
$1 I have sitting right here that it is.
I think my friend would be very excited for it.
I thought the first one was good. I haven't seen anything about the second one.
You're a blade.
As the driver of the Aegis,
These graphics are gorgeous.
Right?
can you
Yeah.
take me to Elisa?
Touch her boob.
Do it.
Touch her
Yeah,
magic
for
boob.
I'm in.
Touch
Let's
them
go to Elysium.
anime titties.
I'll take you there myself.
Touch titty. Touch sword. Touch anime.
Oh, he did it. He did it.
Now the world's gotta explode.
Pyra!
Here!
Cover me!
Got it!
We'll show you. We'll show you what me and Pyra are made of. Take this! Now that you have come this far, there can be no turning back. You and that sword can't be! I'm guessing your goal is Elysium.
This blade he calls Pyra. Our flames hide something deeper.
What's the matter? Are you the Aegis or aren't you?
I won't use that power, and I won't let you use it either!
If you know what you desire, you will have to show it. Not with words,
Chronicles
but with
2.
your own strength.
2017.
Everyone, let's go!
Sounds good.
Looks good, looks good, looks good. I feel like I'm at the movies.
Sometimes you need a hero.
Yeah.
Stone
A
Cold.
sword swinger.
Kirby?
Kirby.
Stone Cold hero. With an insatiable...
Toy Be on the Switch.
God.
About time we brought it back.
Thank God. Oh, you can
Oh
get
shoot, you can
allies!
befriend them. But what happens when you hit them?
Oh, that's
Friendly
adorable
fire!
though.
Friendly fire!
That's cool. You can see the abilities.
Powers.
The power of love conquers all. Happy Pride Month.
Love wins.
God damn it.
Prep the Decketry.
Wait, it's just Kirby 2018.
Next year.
Just Kirby.
What's that?
That's all. That's the title. Just
Hi everyone, I'm Shinya Takahashi from Nintendo.
I wish I could partake in the journey,
Hope you've
but
been enjoying
I don't
the
have
journey with
one.
Nintendo Switch so far.
Let alone could get
When I
one.
found out that Nintendo
Yeah, no,
Switch
I
was
don't
being
have one
accepted
either.
by
I don't
video
have
game
that kind of
fans from
money.
all over the world as a home
No, I have the
console that
money.
could be taken with you
I
anywhere,
just, it just doesn't show up.
so relieved.
That's my biggest complaint with Switch.
Take Switch outside.
It's
come
never
together,
there.
And share
Yeah.
the experience. This idea was how we hoped people would
I
play
just never saw the
Nintendo
interest in Switch.
But people are coming up with many creative ways to play in all kinds of places, in many more ways than we expected. This summer, Nintendo
Third
and its
party, you mean like
partners
Square
will
Enix?
release many multiplayer games that can be played
Tammy,
anytime,
it's not gonna
Bring-
happen. We're not
with
gonna get any
anyone.
more Super Mario
We hope there will
RPG.
be many
Bring back
huge
Gino.
that will be ignited by Nintendo Switch. Now we'll continue our look at even more new game
Be
worlds for
happy that
Nintendo
they ported
Switch.
it over
But
to
before
like
we
the
do,
Wii U.
There is one announcement we'd like to share from our very special friend. Please take a look.
Oh boy, Pokemon.
Pokemon.
Hi everyone. I'm Tsunekazu Ishihara from the Pokemon Company.
Pokemon
The
needs to
other
die.
day, we announced that Pokken Tournament Deluxe is coming to Nintendo
It's
Switch.
gone for too long.
This is the latest version
It's never
of
gonna
the
die.
premier Pokemon fighting game.
Sooner or later it will.
We dive right
They'll
into
finally kill
battles with
Ash.
two Joy-Con controllers.
I'm
So you
pretty
can
sure that was the
experience
plot of the
heated
first
Pokemon
Pokemon
battles
movie.
with just one Nintendo
And then
Switch.
It
they
was.
failed to, you know,
There
go
are some
through with
fresh
it.
additions, including new Pokemon, and this deluxe
Now,
version
that's
of the
probably,
game
that
will
that
be
movie's
displayed
probably the
for free
reason Ash
for
never grew
attendees to
old.
play.
Because he's dead. He died
He's
at
already
10.
dead.
I have
Oh,
one more
they,
announcement.
they say they're saying they're bumping something.
Game Freak has begun developing a core RPG Pokemon title on Nintendo Switch. It may not release for more than a year, but we hope you'll look forward to it all the same. In the meantime, let's enjoy this year's E3.
Ishihara-san, thank you very much.
Pokken.
We heard that the Pokemon series is being developed for Nintendo Switch. What kind of Pokemon game will we be able to play on Nintendo Switch? I'm looking forward to it myself. At this year's E3, we're mostly showing games that will be released in 2017. But please know that here at Nintendo, we're working on many forms of entertainment that can only be made possible
third
on
parties?
Nintendo Switch. We hope you'll
Same
enjoy
as the 3.
Now let's continue on with the journey with Nintendo Switch.
I'm not salty at all.
Ooh, space.
The Final Frontier.
You mean my aesthetic.
Ooh. It's Metroid, isn't it?
Yes!
Oh, yeah.
Yes!
They're talking about they're making a new Metroid.
Yes!
Please recover the series!
God bless!
What,
Yeah, I was actually looking into this.
It's just a teaser. How long till they can it?
Yeah, that's true.
Or
South
tell
Park?
Or bombs.
Ooh.
Yoshi? Yoshi?
Yoshi.
Yes!
Oh, the levels are actually handmade. Like literally handmade.
It's Paper Mario, you guys. Only it's Paper Yoshi.
And it's Yarn Yoshi. Is it?
Yoshi's Woolly World.
This is
Yeah, I love the
adorable.
recorder in this one.
Okay, so it's Super Paper Mario. That's what the flip side is. Fucking own those Shy Guys. Do it.
That train is going off the rails. Do something.
Again, just Yoshi.
Just Yoshi. But there's already a game just called Yoshi. For the NES. And Game Boy.
Didn't you know they're ignoring that fact? They're ignoring that it exists.
There was a small kingdom. Is Fire Emblem?
Please tell me it's Fire
What is
Emblem.
Oh, well, is it?
Final Fantasy?
Yeah, it is. No, it's Fire Emblem.
Yes!
Thank God.
Finally another Fire Emblem for a console.
Another Fire Emblem I don't want to play.
What do you mean you don't want to play Fire Emblem?
I'm not a fan of Fire Emblem. I've tried playing multiple versions.
It's the
I am Marth, the Prince
I
of
put for my
Altea.
friend.
We've come here to save you.
Remember
Like, I've literally played the original. I just didn't care for it.
Get it together, you two. If you can't do this, who can?
You fought your way this far. There's nothing you two can't do.
Okay, but it's like literally
We can overcome it.
Len and Rin Kagamine.
All right, let's move out.
Working together, we can finish this.
No comment.
That's cool, I guess.
What they did with...
I'm curious what they're gonna do with it.
Zoldo.
Hi there, I'm the Legend of Zelda series producer, Eiji Aonuma. You may have already heard about it during Bethesda's showcase that was held a few days ago. It was announced that select Zelda items
I'll be right
will
back,
appear
guys.
in the Nintendo Switch
Okay.
version of Skyrim. I'm really looking forward to exploring Skyrim with the Master Sword in hand. Oh, when did this Master Sword get in my hand? Next up, we'll take a look at the DLC packs for The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. Let us take you on a new Hyrule adventure.
Or you could probably find all this crap on Steam somewhere in the workshop.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, but replace the actual model with an actual model of Link.
Right. I've been a bad child. I haven't played enough fucking Breath of the Wild. I had to put it down. I got frustrated.
Hero's Path.
What the fuck is this shit?
I want to see him run around dressed as Tingle.
Yes! No, why would you throw your axe away?
Too big anyway.
God, I hated that thing.
They're just adding an expansion pack.
There's an ancient verse passed down in this region. Let's see.
Oh man, tell me that.
For Switch and Wii U.
God damn, $20.
Alright, lay it on us.
What did you think? I actually have one more announcement that I'd like to share. The 4 champions that appeared in The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild will be available as amiibo. The Zora champion, Mipha. The Goron champion, Daruk. The Rito champion, Rivali. And the Gerudo champion, Urbosa.
Sorry about that, hi.
You'll be able to
You
use
just missed all the shit for Breath of the Wild.
Breath of the Wild.
So water is wet.
Of course, you'll be able to use these in the DLC packs that you just saw.
Reggie's in the beach.
Look forward to them.
Hi, Reggie.
Why are you on the beach, sir?
Travel the world.
Don't question it, he's on the beach.
But I want to know what brought him to the beach. Why is he there?
Then anywhere has
We're probably trying to do something about how you take the Switch anywhere.
during E3.
When in reality, you can't actually do that.
Magic Week.
Because of the battery life of like 3 hours.
Where the game worlds you've heard about suddenly spring into life. And this summer, a new kind of heated competition ignites right on Nintendo Switch. It kicks off later today with the Splatoon 2 World Inkling Invitation, which brings teams from the Americas, Europe, Australia, New Zealand, and Japan to see whose colorful skills are the best.
What was that?
The
That was my brother.
Invitational will be held. You might recognize some of our 8 competitors who'll be duking it out in heated battles. Later on Wednesday,
Slow down,
we'll see
Junkrat.
8 players throw punches in
Quit
a
it.
fun and competitive game, Arms.
God damn it, we're on air.
4 of our
Do I need to come over there?
and the other 4 will be
I'll do it. It'll take a couple hours, but I'll get there.
by battling on the show floor.
Just a couple hours.
If you're going to E3, we hope you'll accept the challenge.
Well, look, I don't
No
have
matter
like
where you
a
are, be sure to
teleporter.
catch up with Nintendo Treehouse Live at E3 for all
27
the details and
things
news
happen.
about Nintendo Switch and
Ooh.
Nintendo 3DS. But
Wait,
now,
where are we going?
there are a few more worlds left to visit on our
There's gonna
trip.
be. They gotta talk about it. They gotta talk about it.
Let's go.
Oh.
Mario plus Rabbids.
Ubisoft is proud to announce its new Rabbids game, Mario plus Rabbids Kingdom Battle, and it will be developed exclusively for the Nintendo Switch. The Rabbids' crazy personalities and unpredictable behavior will shine as they arrive in a reimagined and twisted Mushroom Kingdom. They will surprise you in this tactical adventure filled with combat and exploration. Mario and his friends will join them in an epic quest to put the kingdom back in order. We can't wait for you to play the game on August 29th.
I get the feeling she's not too upset about that.
No, not at all.
The reactions in the comment
I'm not
section.
going to go further into it on the air.
The reactions in the comment section are very polarizing.
I can't even fucking read the comments. They're going at like 1,000,000 miles per hour.
See some Z's, some Nas. People aren't liking it.
Don't care about.
It's so far going to be bought by tons of people. It's not going to turn out well.
Again, I don't play Rocket League, but it's good that they're getting a port for
Everyone
Nintendo.
here at Psyonix, we're extremely excited to announce that Rocket League is
There was that one time where they beat Undertale in Best Indie Game or something.
and now we're going to
Yeah.
complete with cross-network support that lets you play against opponents on other platforms. The Switch version will have all the features.
I want a Luigi head for my car.
Plus exclusive local wireless multiplayer. Mario and
You
Luigi
want
have
Luigi everything,
and new
Tammy.
exclusive cards we'll talk about later this year.
Luigi's number
my
one.
Switch this holiday.
Wait, what we got?
What is this?
Luigi can win by standing still.
What's this?
What's this?
Luigi wins by doing absolutely nothing. Oh, you guys in
Monster
Dynasty?
Hunter.
Well, what's it with the dinosaur?
Yes, it's Monster Hunter.
Eh.
It's got a Mario hat. Dynasty!
Oh my god, it talks!
What the heck? Why?
He's riding a scooter.
So happy.
Oh, sombrero.
He's in a sombrero.
Here we go.
There goes Steve.
Did you know it's time to raise our sails?
I just wonder why his head has eyes. All I want is no.
Oh, the golf uniform. Ooh.
Jump with me, grab coins with me, oh yeah.
He's so expressive, I love it!
Oh, the frog's got a
I like that.
mustache. Everything has a mustache.
Everything's a mustache!
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
Control will fulfill.
The Chucky with a mustache!
Oh,
Basically, everything gets a mustache.
Oh, look at the candle! That's so cute! Grand Theft Mario.
oh, Mario Kart. Oh,
Some kind of parasite.
oh, is that what Jeez.
Some kind of freaking parasite.
Oh, wait, wait. Oh, that was amazing.
That looked good. That looked good. I will give it that. I think Tammy's having a stroke though.
See, that's it.
Is that it?
Oh, make contain content inappropriate.
Don't care. I saw all I wanted.
Wait, when did it say it was coming out?
Why are we talking about Bethesda?
It didn't say when it was coming out.
Hey everybody, and welcome to Nintendo Treehouse Live at E3 2017. We're back for another year. We've got a lot of great game content to show you, and a lot of special guests swinging by as well. But to get things kicked off, we're going to take another look at Super Mario Odyssey. Just saw the video in the Spotlight. It's going to be coming out on October 27th, really soon, and we're going to take a look at some gameplay. I'm Sam from the Treehouse, joined by my colleagues from the Treehouse, Rob, and Scott on the end, and we have some very special guests with us for this segment. We've got the game's producer, Koizumi-san, and the game's director, Moto Kura-san. Thank you both so much for joining us today.
はい。今日来ていただきありがとうございました。はい、楽しみにしてました。Really looking forward to it.
So I know folks are probably really excited to get into gameplay, but before we jump in, there were a lot of really cool reveals in that video, and I think folks are going to be really interested in all the different directions that you're taking this game. But at the core, there's really kind of a driving philosophy that you've got going. I was wondering if you could tell our viewers a little bit more about that.
このゲームの基本的なコンセプトを説明していただけますか。まず今ビデオを見ていただいてどうでしたか。何か面白かったことはありますか。First, could I just ask you, was there anything you saw in there that particularly surprised you or interested you?
I gotta say, the first time I saw that T-Rex, my heart stopped. It was so exciting.
よかったです。今回のマリオはテーマは旅になっていて、別の国に行った時の驚きをすごく強調しています。
So we have a theme of going on a journey in this game, but we're also trying to give the player a lot of surprises, and I think the dinosaur is a really big surprise for most.
マリオシリーズってマリオが持っているその分かりやすさであるとか、可愛らしさであるとか、誰でも分かるような共感というもので、作ってきて、今もこれも入ってるんですけども、今回は特に旅の驚きっていうことをすごく、盛り込みたいので、驚きというテーマを、体験もそうだし、ビジュアルもそうだし、たくさん詰め込んでます。
But we also want to balance that feeling of surprise with some emotional resonance, giving people something that's familiar, that's attractive, that's really cute from the Mario series, and bounce people back and forth between the familiar and surprising.
でそれを体験するための新しいプレイシステムを、作りましたので、それは本倉さんに説明しております。
So we've come up with some play systems to get that across as well. So it's not just a look and feel, but a play experience also. And I'd like to turn to Mr. Motakura to explain that.
今作は帽子を投げて敵や物を操ってとある地球を冒険するっていう、物語になっています。
So the kind of overall story of this game is, you're going around, you're throwing your hat, you're taking over different enemies and objects, and you're traveling the world while you do that.
そのパワームーンっていうのがイコール驚きになっていますので、それを帽子を投げたり、いろんなものを操って箱庭を探索してもらえたらと思っています。
And we talked about surprise before, but basically the unit of surprise in this game is those power moons. Those always equal a surprise, so you go around, you throw your head at different things, you control enemies, and you find things that are surprising, and that gives you a power moon.
Right on, so let's get into some gameplay. Rob, you're going to take us into New Donk City.
I am. First, I'd like to take a quick look at the Odyssey, for which the game is named. It's the ship that Mario uses to travel the world, and it's powered by these power moons, so you keep needing additional thresholds of them to get on to the next kingdom. And just to show off a little bit of the new moves, obviously there's the hat throw. You can make it stay in place, which is sometimes valuable. It can grab things for you. There's two kinds of coins, which we'll talk about a little later on.
Actually, there in that little dialogue box, we saw Cappy.
Oh, yeah. Cappy is both the red hat that he's wearing and also in his native form, he's a white top hat. And so one other move that's pretty cool is this circular throw. Knocks away everything. But let's get down into the city. And as you saw in the trailer, so there's the capture mechanic lets you take over things. It also lets you do fairly exotic things like turn the electricity to travel through wires. So how did the...
そうですね、今作はものすごくいろんな試作っていうのを
What
we started out doing was making just a huge amount of different gameplay prototypes.
Sammy, are you gonna have a stroke here today?
And this capture action was just one of the...
Not one, absolutely not.
Should I be prepared to call paramedics?
2、3日ぐらい作って遊んでみたらものすごく面白かったので、すぐゲームの中心に入れようと決めました。
So, it was just one of the ideas that came up, but we worked on it for 2 or 3 days, and it just instantly turned into something that was really fun, and we decided, well, okay, this should just be the center of this game.
Do I need to call 911, Tammy?
Which is that exploration and experimentation that I think the Mario games along these lines.
Not yet, because you've mostly been like
here we've got so much stuff
squeaking and screeching.
Okay, what will happen if I throw my cap at it? You never really know what's going to happen, so you want to try everything just to see.
何でも試してみたくなる仕様ですね。まあどういう要素がある。
そうですね。いろんなものにこう帽子を投げて試してもらえたらなと思ってます。
Yeah, I definitely hope when people while they're playing this game they just throw their hat at everything and try all sorts of different things.
That was a mistake. Right now, normally, if you were following the story path of the game, you'd be talking to Mayor Colleen, who wants you to recruit musicians. There's one there. But we're going to ignore that right now because there's lots and lots of things to do beyond following the main story of the game. Like possess rockets and turn into rockets with mustaches.
You could. Actually, that's an interesting note there. So you mentioned.
Hey, what did I miss?
And I think our
you're missing gameplay for Odyssey.
References to some Donkey Kong characters. We've got some.
We'll get to be right now.
Here. I wonder.
I had to be AFK for a while.
More about the city.
It's okay.
やっぱりポリン市長が
We'll carry on.
ユードンシティという名前がついてる。
Not unless you count electricity or rockets.
そうですね。
No, I mean in the gameplay.
No, we have not possessed any people.
何かのゲームに関係がありそうですけど、今日はちょっと詳しく言えないんですけど。
Certainly you can tell. It's from Donkey Kong, and the name Udon City probably leads you to a couple of hints, but we can't get into too much of it today.
And I like the shirt you're wearing, by the way.
That is a snazzy shirt.
お楽しみに。
Please look forward to hearing more about that.
I gotta take a long way.
Oh. And this is interesting here where we see, I mean, really throughout New Donk City, and I think throughout the world, we've got these really fun playground elements where you're bouncing on things, you're jumping on things, you're swinging. Can you tell our viewers a little bit more about how you came up with that kind of play mechanic in the game?
ぶら下がったりして、飛び跳ねたりして、まあ、いろんな、環境のものに反応させられるんですけど、まあ、どういうふうにそういうなんか遊び場っぽい雰囲気を出せるようになんか考え方ありますか？
はい。まずその施策っていうのでものすごくいっぱい遊びを作っています。それをこう配置してステージっていうものを作ります。まず。
So going back to that prototyping process I was talking about before, we obviously create lots and lots of different ones, lots of different game ideas, and then next what we think about is where to place them within the stage.
そこにそのアートであるとか具体的なものを載せて遊んでみます。
So we put it on the stage, we like combine it with different art assets, like kind of like real things to see what it might actually look like or work in game, and then try playing it.
そうするともっとこうしたいとかいろんな意見が出てくるのでそれをさらにプロセスして
And then, obviously out of that, like different things come up, like, oh, maybe we can.
Nobody asked Mario to go Assassin's Creed.
Like this instead, and then we kind
Who's he gonna assassinate?
The process just
Luigi?
Jump Mario.
先ほどタクシーなんかをジャンプさせるのも
Do it. Do it, Mario. Jump. Jump. Do it.
And so, you saw before, that's something that was sort of in Super Mario Sunshine at times. So
really, we all want to see the splatter, but in actuality, it's a Nintendo game, so he's probably just gonna bounce off the concrete.
You do it, it becomes Splatoon 3.
I could not figure out how to get to this guy on the top of the building. You just barely see him. He's a speck right now in that triangular building. And the way I eventually found to do it was to take a really long fall.
What the?
And that worked. And a bit to my surprise. And I wanted to know, when you saw that report from me, was that a
That was some bullshit. I wanted to see some blood.
Yeah.
I think he broke his feet, you guys.
Too many Stromboli's.
それは読んだんですけれども、今日ここでプレイするとは思わなかったです。
Yeah, I did read that. I didn't know you were going to be playing that right now.
Troublemaker.
I also know the real way. Or another way.
What are those things they're on the buildings for, like, realistically? I know they're supposed to be platforming things, but, like...
They're door stoppers.
Exactly, those annoying things that you always hear someone slam a door open and it goes doing.
That's something that
like their own wall.
Yeah, they are on walls. Except the one that was on
So this is actually one of the two games that's going to be playable on the show floor. The show floor, of course, isn't open yet, so we don't have folks playing the game at this moment, but I'm really looking forward to talking to folks after the
Cranky Avenue.
because I think there's so many different ways to problem solve and find the moons in these kingdoms. I'm not even sure if folks will find everything over the course of the show, but it's going to be interesting to find out how different people approached completing some of these objectives.
But the game encourages so much experimentation because you aren't kicked out of the level every time you find a moon. There is no reason not to investigate every little thing you can see that might be interesting. There's no time limit. There's no disincentive. There's lots and lots of cool stuff. Whoa! Okay.
Yeah, that is a very interesting change that adds, I think, to the immersion in the kingdoms. When you think about Super Mario 64, Super Mario Sunshine, whenever you got your, whatever the collectible objective was, depending on the game you were playing, you'd get bumped out of the area and you'd have to come back.
Don't die, Mario!
Since you're not going to get... There's a lot of...
Oh no,
you're gonna die!
Oh, you missed 10 coins?
With whatever your primary objective is. But then, keep on tracking and finding moves.
Another reason to explore everything is that there's very little punishment for dying. I just lost 10 coins, and
that'd be like healthcare 101.
Try again right away.
Healthcare 101. Every time you die, you lose 10 coins.
It's also worth mentioning that the bullet bills here coming out of the bottom cannot be captured until you knock their hats off.
That's called your health insurance.
Scariest thing in this game.
Fashion is very important in this game. You gotta be conscious of your headwear.
So, like, what happens when you lose all your coins? Is the game over?
I would think so.
And if it first don't succeed, give up on the third attempt.
The real Mario game.
I'm just looking at the space where we saw other sections of New Dog City, and looking here, I'm just so impressed with the texture work that's been done. I feel like every time I see a new build of this game,
finally,
the textures are just jumping out at me. It's really fun to see in person.
It is a gorgeous game, and we have some other segments later on in the stream that are going to highlight some especially pretty areas.
Oh, I got this. And
so instead of stars, we have moons now.
Yes. One thing that we haven't mentioned yet that we probably should talk a little bit about is the fact that you're playing with
stars, or what was it for Sunshine? Was it
way to play this game? And of course, there's a controller and other controller options. But you can do so much with the motion controls, and throwing Cappy feels very intuitive.
Yeah. I'm going to switch to a different section of the game where I show the Sand World, which is also playable on the show floor. So give me just a moment here.
No worries. But I do love that as you're experimenting, I think we'll see folks doing that on the show floor here, so many of your gestures will affect how Cappy moves that while you're holding the Joy-Con with the wrist straps attached, you really want to just try moving your arms in different directions. Like, okay, I'm going to throw it up, I'm going to throw it down, throw it out. But I was really impressed by how well that implementation was put into play. Here we are.
Costa Rica.
Oh, this place is so pretty.
So here we're in the Sand Kingdom, in the town of Tostarena. And they have a problem now because it's so frozen. Everything is cold for reasons, of course, that Mario will eventually solve.
Yeah, actually, Hank so for a second, we can show his little idle animation. When he's cold.
Yeah.
Really cute.
Oh, he's cold.
I love the locals here too.
Yeah, I think he's distracted by the local dancing around, but I think if he's by himself, then he really shivers.
Oh, poor Mario.
Yeah. So let's see here. One thing I did want to show off is, so as I mentioned, there's two kinds of coins in this game, and I believe the first time in the mainline Mario series you can actually buy things with your coins. And I wanted to ask the developers how that came up. That currency should be worth currency.
なんでコインで買い物できるようにしたいと思ったんでしょうか。
はい。今回は
Coins being used as coins. Oh my god.
What?
Well, I think I see the reason why the coins are shaped like triangles, because based on where you are, I'm pretty sure they'd be like tortilla chips.
That's not racist.
And I think I think you'll agree.
No, you
it's
trade
down
them,
to
you get some
uniform and
salsa.
the things that makes the biggest impression.
Get some salsa. Get a good old.
You give them
You know, you
their
kinda look at it and
coins,
think,
which are
wait, is
probably
this
tortilla
real? Can I
chips, and they get to eat for
Give
a
your-
day.
Hey, I mean, there's nothing lost. You get food.
Yep.
And since Mario is going around to all these
Can Mario get
games,
hungry?
this game, we wanted to make sure that there was a currency for
Well,
it.
obviously,
I mean, given the Western cartoons, he does eat a lot.
I mean, he can get cold, as we've seen in the Astro trailer.
And there are
Is Mario human next?
outfits or buy souvenirs. Yeah, and it's always fun to buy souvenirs, right? Yeah,
Absolutely.
absolutely.
And speaking of shopping, we are now in Crazy Cap.
So there's two kinds of coins. We mentioned the purple ones are unique to the local kingdom. The yellow ones can be used in any shop. I'm going to buy, because the guy at the door said maybe I should, I'm not living up to their dress code, maybe I should buy some clothes to fit in better. I'm going to buy a local sombrero and poncho. And wait till you see how adorable Mario looks.
Being adorable, I just love the shopkeeper.
Oh, I love it.
Stack of hats.
It's so cute.
And you can see some of the souvenirs you can
Oh, so he looks like he's ready to party.
side of the ship.
Oh wait, his arms are bare. Look at see if he has the tattoo or not.
Probably not.
Let's go try this door again. So my capabilities are the same.
Show us his arm.
Even though he's turned into a different kind of hat now. He can turn into any kind of headwear apparently. Exotic superpower. And, alright. So I go over and talk to this guy.
See if you meet the expectations now.
Question is, can this hat turn into a yarmulke?
Snappy and lively.
Snappy and lively. I think the hat is the one, the poncho is the other. Alright.
He is so talented.
And this is
He's so happy.
goal I was working toward all this time.
Oh.
I love all these little moments of surprise where you never really know what's going to happen when you
Why
get
did I
into
want to
these
get in this room?
spaces.
I don't know. I wanted to get in this room so I could play a guitar.
You want to get in because it's locked.
Yeah, exactly. So then we're going to move on to some more traditional 3D Mario gameplay over this direction.
Now that you're terribly well dressed, it's time to do some exploring.
Yeah. And
And
Bowser's
also
Secret is on the right track. So notice that while using the motion controls, I can actually use the little homing function on the hat more easily. It is possible with the button controls only, but it's much more difficult.
Alright, the classic Goomba.
Yeah. And let's just do a big one for that. And
And that's, I guess, something folks are probably noticing here. So you're not capturing those Goomba. It's not every single enemy that's capturable.
That's true.
You've got to find the special ones.
Yeah.
And a lot of it's having a good eye and just experimenting a lot with your cap.
I think they're a shade bigger, the ones you can capture, but I'm not positive of that. So
Nice.
both
It looks like
you
it's
can-
not,
you can fly with them.
like separate missions.
Mm-hmm. It's very open world.
And now I've got to very quickly capture my ride back.
It's very open world. Do whatever the fuck you want, just so long as you get everything done.
Yeah.
So you have to be a little mindful of what you're doing.
Yeah, you only get so much time with the explosive, guys. Alright, and then almost to one of my favorite bits in this level.
Oh, that's so cute.
The next bit you're coming up to just blew my mind the first time I saw it.
So this place has these murals that look like they're decorated with cool old
he's got the looks.
right on in.
Oh!
I'm so happy.
And just look at my
Oh
costume.
my god.
Koizumi-san and Motokura-san, I think we definitely need to hear a little bit more background about why you added this into the game, because it's so cool, but it's so
So Mario's looking a little less like Mario, more like Jose, who wants to cut your grass.
3D の部分は気持ちよく探索でき
But
る
yeah,
ように
that is very that is a good mechanic.
so
that is.
We wanted
So
to make something
if I remember correctly, they used it for
3D stages that you're able to explore.
What was it, Link Between Worlds?
yeah, Link Between Worlds, and I enjoyed that mechanic a lot.
感のある構成になっています。
You know, the 2D spaces are kind of more confined. They're more precise.
It's not just an either. It's like an internal. Not internal.
It's its own thing. Like they made it its own thing. They didn't sit there and go, okay, we're gonna take this from Mario or from Zelda.
Ooh.
And we're just gonna reference
It
it.
seems like they broke. Oh no! What are you doing?
What are you doing, Mario?
I'd love to show off when we're getting out to
What are you doing?
Is music changes when we're transitioning back and forth. Because I know we've been chatting, maybe it's hard for some folks to hear what's been going on here, but if we just pop in and out of that warp pipe, it's a pretty impressive transition when the music changes.
But there's no warp pipe out there.
Just so,
Yeah.
No,
But you can
no.
now see that it's more of a naturalistic instrument. So I'm going to skip ahead and show off the last part of this scenario. Okay, so for that, I'll leave these. Wrist straps, people? Always wrist straps?
Yes.
Let's be realistic. Nobody used the wrist straps with the Wii.
Yeah, it's worth mentioning too that we're only covering
I mean,
only 1% of players actually damage their TV
Alright, so
memories.
here we are. This is much later in the level.
It is a very, like,
Still
few
got
and
snap
far
with,
between.
Watch these bullet bills transition out of the 2D, and then I'm going to use one.
I saw a picture of like a Wiimote launched into a wall once.
It's hilarious.
When you're trying to target for really precision flying, it's got a little bit of a headlamp. No, you're
I'm doomed.
That's okay. But it's
You
got a little
done
bit of a
fucked.
headlamp, so you can kind of use that to line yourself up.
It's super.
But no, I think I fucked up with the Wiimote like once.
That's okay, because we get to see this.
I accidentally threw it into
It's so cool. Alright.
a person's wall, and it hit their clock.
Alright, here we go.
And with bullet bills, you can also give yourself little speed bursts as well. Shaking the Joy-Con will let you go a little bit further. So it's worth experimenting once you get a feel for the timing of how long a bullet bill will last.
It's kind of like driving a car. It doesn't have a brake pedal. You can go faster, you can steer, but that's all you can do.
Oh, is it buzzer?
Alright, so up here we're about to confront one of the Brutals. And folks may have seen them in our original teaser trailer for this game. They are an evil wedding planning firm, and I'd love to hear more from the developers about
Mario Rabbids confirmed.
how they came to be and what your favorite Brutal is.
ブライダーと一旦
はい
比較してるグループらしいですけど、やはり一番気に入りのブライダー
Is it just me, or does the one all the way to the left look like Speedwagon?
クッパに
It's Speedwagon.
クッパの結婚式を成功させようとしています。
No, Speedwagon's a cool guy. He would never be associated with
Employed
this.
by Bowser. They're in charge of making.
I'm not saying that he is Speedwagon, but he looks like it. He's a Speedwagon cosplayer.
Their work ethic is admirable.
なので、真ん中にいるちょっと背の低い同じような帽子をかぶったようなキャラクターがいるんですけれども、それがリーダーなので僕はそのトッパーというキャラクターがお気に入りです。
And you know, my favorite is Topper, the kind of shorter one who has that green top hat.
Yeah, guy in green, yeah.
Yeah, Topper.
How about you, Kozumi-san? Do you have a favorite?
So Christian moms gonna get mad at that.
ちょうど今出てる
Yeah.
っていうその可愛いうさぎさんの、キャラクターなんですけど、なんか可愛い香りしてるのに結構凶暴なんで、そのコントラストがすごい面白いなと思う。
This is really good timing because the character I like the most is the one you're fighting right now, Harriet. She has this great contrast between her cute appearance and like how devilish she is. She's sort of like the tricky little sister of the group here.
Her attacks are really fun to watch as well, especially when she starts flying around.
And it's worth mentioning you fight each of the Brutals a few times.
She's the girl. She's the girl of the
Their
group.
tactics get more and more intense. And
Come on, don't lie.
But I'll be honest, having planned a wedding last year, I would take the help of Evil Wedding Planner.
yeah, I mean, any evil help is better than no help.
And they're very dedicated to their work.
And they're willing to fight your enemies for you, and that's pretty great.
Oh, nice.
And she's dead.
Oh, she's gone.
Nicely done.
Thank you.
Yeah, sure, those are moves. Totally not bananas.
Now she'll be back.
God damn it, Tammy.
All right, so that's a Grand Moon worth 3 power moons.
And there we see Cappy in his natural state as
Yep,
well.
there he is, celebrating with Mario.
Nice.
All right, so that's what we have for gameplay for right
All right,
now.
Tammy, you had plenty of time to observe the arms. Did you see the tattoo?
Oh, Amiibo. They're all dressed for success.
We've got
I
Princess
love
and
his
Mario
glorified expression.
and I just need to ask you guys about the development
Guys,
process.
I'm gonna die.
The detail of the sculpting.
Tammy's gonna die on the
getting
podcast.
the state they're in here.
このアミーボはすごい
Let's go ahead and start planning the funeral.
それについてちょっと説明して
Not yet.
はい。ヒロインで
I've already started writing the obituary.
魅力的に作っています。
So first of all,
What are you saying about me?
Peach, and we want
You had a stroke because you love Mario too much.
あとクッパとマリオもそのあることに十分なっています。
And then from there, we have Mario and Bowser as well. And we had to make sure that, in terms of visuals, they weren't going to lose out. They got to keep up. Yeah, they got to keep up.
Hey guys, if you get 120 points, you get to play as Luigi.
テーマに合わせて物語性を持たせているのが特徴になっています。
And another characteristic of these is that the posing is very kind of directly linked with the story and what's going to be happening in the game.
Yeah, Mario's kind of a humble Bowser.
Guys, somebody buy me that Peach amiibo. I will love you forever.
Like, I own the world.
I'll buy it for you if I have money eventually.
I don't know how
Thank you, guys.
we've got a better look here, but in person, the texture, where some of them have almost like a pearlized kind of texture, and there's a lot of subtlety with the different kinds of fabric, you can really see a lot of nuance for these amiibo. I'm really looking forward to people seeing them in person.
Yeah, they're gorgeous.
And I wonder, at this point, is there anything you'd like to share about the functionality of amiibo for our viewers?
そしてアミーボの機能性について何か説明していきますか。
ですね。アミーボはコスチュームを手に入れることができたり、あとはゲームの中でのお助け機能として活用することができます。
They use the amiibo to get different costumes within the game, and then they'll also have kind of an assist function.
And we do have existing amiibo that are supported as well. I think we'll be talking more about that at a later point. But I think that's all we're allowed to show right now, unfortunately.
Right now. We'll show more of this game later on the stream.
I guess you could say of course, Kazumi-san, thank you again so much for joining us here and sharing some of the insight.
First, the glorious Odyssey.
今日来ていただきありがとうございました。ありがとうございました。
Thank you very much. And folks who are watching, thank you so much for
It's
joining us.
ready to
We're
go
going to
now.
a few seconds here with our next segment, so please don't go anywhere.
Oh, wait. Okay, but can I make the point that we've already had a Bowser and Peach wedding? It was called Super Paper Mario.
Oh no, I remember there was also one. Wait, anyone ever read the comics, the original comics?
Nope.
No. No, like there was a comic book for Super Mario series back in the 90s.
Oh, yeah.
Back then, Peach was not afraid to murder somebody.
She still isn't afraid to murder somebody. Come on.
Yeah, didn't you see Mario Rabbids, the trailer? Because, like, he did not hesitate.
Especially, like, frickin' Paper Peach, she will fucking not put up with anyone's shit.
If I have to see Mario save me one more time, I'm going to scream!
I demand they port Thousand Year Door to a newer system. I demand this, because that was a great game.
Guys, we're Superstar Saga DX. We're Superstar Saga DX, you guys.
I'm just gonna turn the volume down on that while it's on. And while it's on hold, I'm gonna go for a cigarette real quick. I'll be right back.
Alright, so good.
I'm sorry, it's called being an adult.
Guys, I'm so ready for these, like, wedding cosplays.
Tabby, you need to calm down. Calm the fuck down. Come on, Peppers.
This theme song is very nice though.
Hey everybody, welcome back to Nintendo Treehouse Live at E3. I'm Sam from the Treehouse, and for this segment I'm joined by my colleagues Reggie and Teresa. So, Reggie, how you feeling?
Oh, I'm feeling great. I'm feeling great. The spotlight was, as I said, direct to the point. The reaction by the fans has been fantastic. I mean, certainly Super Mario Odyssey and what we showed from that. The little snippet of Metroid Prime 4 had the fans just tremendously excited. And, you know, it continues our overall message of how we approach E3 and what it is that we're trying to do. For us, it's all about showcasing content, typically content that's near in. So obviously we showed a little bit of ARMS, a little bit of Splatoon 2, Xenoblade Chronicles 2 coming later on this year. And then we also showed a couple little snippets of things that are coming a little bit further along. But so far the reaction has been fantastic, and it just continues, right? And that's why we're here on Treehouse Live, a little bit more in-depth view of the games, and so far so good.
Right on. I know we're kind of in the calm before the storm right now. The floor still isn't open, so we can actually still see the carpet. It hasn't been packed with people yet. You've had a chance to do some exploring around the booth. What do you think of New Donk City come to life here at E3?
You know, the booth is fantastic. The team that we have that works on the booth design and the look and the feel, both from an NOA perspective as well as with the headquarter team at NCL, every year they are outdoing themselves. Last year it was the takeover with Breath of the Wild. This year it's all about New Donk City and creating an environment for consumers to really go deep into the game. About half of the booth is all about Super Mario Odyssey.
The other half, we're showcasing all of our other content, including third-party content. We're showing FIFA 18 out on the floor. So it's a great booth. And as you say, this is the calm before the storm. Just as I was coming in earlier, there are already thousands of people out there just waiting to come in. And typically, when the doors open, it's like the running of the bulls, and they all come crashing into our booth. So it's going to be fantastic.
Nice. I remember last year we were down the ground floor, and you could actually feel the rumble in the ground when people started coming in. That's right. It's going to be fun.
It's going to be exciting. But again, for us, the spotlight was a focus on Nintendo Switch games. What people don't understand is that as we construct our overall presence at E3, we're very thoughtful around what's the best way to show content. And so Nintendo 3DS is going to play a key role here on Treehouse Live. We've got content that we'll be showing today. We've got content that we'll be showing really throughout the 3 days that we're here. And it's important that the fans at home and our consumers understand that Nintendo 3DS is still a vibrant part of our business. Obviously, with Pokemon Ultra Sun, Pokemon Ultra Moon that was announced last week, that's going to be a fantastic holiday driver for us. We've got other great games coming, and what people don't realize is that Nintendo 3DS was the only platform that grew last year in 2016 versus 2015. The only one.
That's pretty impressive.
And we've sold 66 million globally of Nintendo 3DS. Again, more than any other platform in this generation. People don't know that. I've got my handy-dandy new 2DS XL, and obviously in continuing to showcase new hardware. For us, it's all about continuing to drive that momentum.
It's nice the family keeps growing. Now we've got this adorable little member to add to it as well.
Exactly. It is really pretty, and it really showcases great. I'm playing Miitopia, right? One of the fun things about my job is I get to play the games early. I'm playing Miitopia. I've got Mii's Mr. Aonuma, Mr. Miyamoto, Mr. Koizumi is in there. And of course, I had to have Bill as the Dark Lord, right? So I'm really enjoying it on my new 2DS XL, and it's fantastic.
It's pretty sweet when you can play games and you're like, it's work. I'm doing this because I have to do this.
Well, so funny story is I'm playing Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild and putting in a lot of hours in that. I've got my family saying, so, you're doing this just for E3, right? You're doing this because you have to be able to show off and tell people you finished the game, blah, blah, blah. And it's like, no, I'm doing it because I enjoy it, and I want to do it. And it's fantastic.
You're like, sorry, honey, I have to do this. I have to keep playing this.
No, it doesn't work that way. It means I have to play early in the morning or late at night. So, but
actually thinking of other things that we've got going on in the booth here, and just over the course of E3, we probably should touch a little bit on the tournament activity we've going on. Because right below us, there's a pretty boss stage that has been constructed.
Well, absolutely. And again, the tournament activity is a key part of what we're doing here at E3. 3 different tournaments, starting off with Splatoon 2 later on today. Then we've got Pokken Tournament DX. We've got ARMS. Hopefully everyone saw how I humiliated Jeff Keighley playing ARMS on his show. But that game is going to really show well, I think, from the tournament scene standpoint. And for us, supporting the tournament community and really driving that part of our engagement with our fans is really important to us. So we're very excited to see how the three tournaments play here at E3.
Yeah, I think it's been really fun watching people play ARMS, and especially watching high-level competitive players get into the real meat on the bones of that game. And there's such a level of nuance to the strategy and the actual technical ability that I've watched a few folks where they're maybe pro Smash players or pro players for another series, so they really are used to getting into the nitty-gritty and into the weeds of the mechanics, and you'll just see their eyes light up as they start playing ARMS. It's, I'm getting this. This has got some interesting depth and flexibility to it. And I mean, even within the office, watching who's been picking which characters are mains and how we're gradually sort of growing as players as we're duking it out against one another. But it's been a real fun ride.
It's going to be exciting. I'm really excited to see how the players we have showcase that game, how they showcase Pokken Tournament as well. I saw a little bit of the pre-gaming going on, and that's going to be fantastic. So it's going to be very exciting for us.
So what else are you thinking as far as some must-see titles that we got going on here? Because we've got a lot to cover.
Well, we've got a lot. I mean, again, every everything that we have on the floor here is showcasing and showing off fantastically well. I'm pleased to see the third-party support. We've got Rabbids on our show floor. Ubisoft obviously has that game in their area. That is really fun. I've been able to get my hands on that game. That is really fun to play. So it's going to be very exciting. We've got Fire Emblem Warriors here on our booth. That game is showcasing well. Really, everything we have shows so well, and I'm really thrilled to see what we're doing with third-party as well.
And if we can jump to this, I think on the subject of cool titles, you've actually got something, a surprise for us?
I have a nice little surprise, right? And I said when I was with Keeley that literally within the first hour of Treehouse Live, we would be breaking news. And that is what Treehouse Live is going to be doing all through the next 3 days. So we have some news. We have a world premiere of a new game. This is a Nintendo 3DS game that'll be launching later on this year. We're going to play for you the video for this.
I wonder what the new game is.
And then
What is
Teresa's
it?
going to demo it, and we've got the developer.
Quit telling us about the video. Tell us what the game is.
World premiere game announcement on Nintendo 3DS, just for you.
Is it the new Metroid?
I'm so ready.
Yes!
There she is!
It's her.
Please revive the Metroid series. Ready? I was just talking about how they needed to revive this, last night.
Ooh.
Wait, does that imply the new Metroid games?
2 new Metroid games.
Ooh, I look like it. It's a remake of the second game.
Well, surprise!
Yes, I am so excited to actually talk about this game.
Yes, welcome back, everyone, to Nintendo Treehouse Live at E3. I'm Audrey, I'm here with Teresa and Tim, and we have 2 very special guests with us. We have Sakamoto-san, the legendary creator of the Metroid series, as well as Jose from Mercury Steam. So thank you so much for joining us today. And as we just saw, we're going to take a look at Metroid: Samus Returns. So you waited long enough. Let's jump right into it.
Yeah, let's jump right in to the start. So for the people at home that aren't familiar with the Metroid franchise, this is Nintendo's premier exploration-based sci-fi action game. It features Samus Aran, who's a renowned bounty hunter, and she's been sent by the Galactic Federation to planet SR388 to investigate and annihilate the Metroids.
She's the best at what she does.
Oh yeah, she's super cool. And this is actually a reimagination of the original Game Boy Classic that was released in 1991, Metroid 2: Return of Samus. And this game is just, it's beautiful.
It's a little bit shinier than the Game Boy version.
Yes, it is. And this game is still about discovery and exploration. There's intense boss battles, and there's so many pathways to discover, and you can take your time through it. And
this is classic 2D Metroid to a T. It's got the isolation, the exploration, and of course Samus just generally being amazing.
Yeah, and the great thing about this being on the 3DS is that there's so much detail in the background, and it's really heightened with the 3D feature on. And you can't see it at home right now, but it does feel really, really good.
Yeah, it sounds cheesy, but it adds a lot of depth to the experience.
Yeah. Oh, and something I want to actually show here on the show floor. So in the past, Samus was able to aim at 45-degree angles, but now she has this whole range of motion, which really allows for precision here.
It's really nice because especially as you get further into the game, there are enemies all over the place, so having the freedom to shoot anywhere you like is incredible.
Yeah. So the free aim... So the free aim here is also really cool here where when I'm actually moving it and I actually have an enemy on sight and target, the audio cue will change and also that it will highlight in red. So again, it allows for a little bit more precision here.
Yeah, it's still up to you to aim precisely, but that nice visual indicator is just very helpful.
Yeah. And Samus here has her very basic abilities, and so as I keep exploring and seeing new environments, I'll hopefully gather new abilities to upgrade my suit. So this is another new ability that Samus has in this game, and it's a melee counter. And if I time it appropriately and immediately shoot, I do a critical hit on the enemy. But in the circumstance that I don't immediately shoot, I have some time to actually just shoot from afar and give myself a little bit more leeway to not get hit.
The melee counter is a new ability, as you mentioned, and it's really great because this game gets challenging. It's very, very difficult. And since we have Sakamoto-san here, while we're speaking about challenges, perhaps you could tell us a little bit about some of the challenges you encountered while developing this game.
このタイトルを開発中に出くわしたチャレンジや課題は何だったのでしょうか。
はい。メトロイドに限ったことじゃないんですけれども、ある程度確立されたゲームデザインのゲームに今までやったことのない新しい要素を加えるというのはとても難しいことなんですね。
Yeah, well, I mean, I don't know if you qualified it as a big challenge, but something that we face whenever we're working on something like this with an established style of gameplay. It's adding, what sort of new elements can we add to something that again is established and has had some success in the past.
特に今までのシリーズファンの方々が満足していただけて、それでいて刺激的というものを追加するのは非常に難易度が高いって思っていました。
Yes, I mean, I really felt that it would be difficult, or could be difficult, to bring in new elements that would add a lot of excitement and at the same time make the fans of the franchise, happy and satisfied.
でも今回のサムスリターズではうまくいきました。
But I think this time with Samus Returns, I think we've done a really good job.
なぜかというと、私は非常に素晴らしいパートナーに巡り会えたからですね。
And why is that? It's because we found this really amazing partner to work with.
マーキュリー・スティームさんです。
And that's Mercury Steam.
星さんありがとう。
Thank you very much, Jose.
Thanks to you.
Yes, thanks to both of you. And as we were speaking, you actually got Samus's legendary Morph Ball ability.
I did, and this is very, very handy to get, as you can see, through certain tunnels here. Here's a save station, which I don't quite need right now. I'm going to keep on going and exploring this area. And here, this is a pretty bleak area from where I just was.
Jimel-san said I'll be back in a sec.
What?
This is a little different from the original game.
Yeah, it definitely is. And for people that haven't played the Metroid 2 in the past, this purple liquid is actually very painful. And I'll just kind of...
Yep, she did it.
Yeah.
Ow.
Yeah, so I can't really go down there, and I want to, and I can't really interact with this right now, so I'm gonna keep on moving forward and see...
And that's the nature of this game, is you'll come across areas that you just can't survive in yet, you just can't get past, and you'll have to acquire new tools and abilities to be able to keep exploring and keep pushing forward.
Exactly. So since I couldn't go through the door, I went up and around it. So I'm going to keep on moving forward, and this is also a brand new feature to the Metroid franchise. These are Aeon abilities. Aeon is a very mystical and powerful energy source, and they actually give abilities to Samus that are very different from the technical upgrades that she gets for her suit. So this one that I just gathered is called the Scan Pulse. And what it does is that... I should remind people that the Aeon abilities are actually not... They're limited. You can't just spam them whenever you want to. And so they'll have their own energy, and you'll have to gather... power-ups for them, and also more energy in order to refill that tank. So just to showcase
going to scan pulse.
Yeah, so to showcase the scan pulse, if you see the bottom screen, the map usually kind of explores once you start moving. But if I use the scan pulse, it'll actually open up this quadrant of map already for me. And also on the upper screen, it'll show these blocks that I can easily break. So now I know that, oh, there was an actual hidden path there. So,
and normally you would just have to shoot everywhere to try and find breakable blocks, and you can still do it that way if you want to. But if you have the Aeon to pull it off, the scan pulse is also very, very helpful.
Yeah, keep in mind though that not everything can be easily broken with your laser. So that's kind of some ammo that you'd have to waste, and it's nice to actually have the Aeon ability to strategize about, which one am I going to use? Am I going to use my ammo, or am I going to use the Aeon ability in order to keep on discovering and exploring?
Absolutely. And throughout her long career, Samus has had a lot of unique abilities at her disposal, and as we've seen already, this game adds even more. So Jose, perhaps you could tell us a little bit about the process you guys went through of adding new abilities like the melee counter or the Aeon abilities.
Yes, well, from the beginning, Sakamoto-san wanted me Christine to challenge ourselves to bring new ideas to the series. So we were given freedom to prototype a lot of different ideas and mechanics and see which ones would better fit within the Metroid universe. And once these ideas and mechanics were discovered, it was just a matter of iterating and polishing the design.
Oh, wonderful. They really add a lot to the experience, so good work.
Yes, they do. So here's an energy station, and I'm a little bit low, so I'm just going to take that.
You always want to take advantage of those energy stations. Every little bit of health matters.
Yeah, for sure. You'll notice that a beeping started. That's actually my Metroid detector, and it's telling me that there is a Metroid nearby. Again, for people that don't really know what Metroids are, they're an alien species that they're pretty dangerous, and they suck up the life form of any alien species in order to survive.
Yeah, you don't want to hug a Metroid necessarily.
Yeah, exactly. Another thing I want to showcase here is actually the mapping system that this game has. So now that, in case I'm not able to go through a door because I don't have the ability to unlock it,
which happens a lot.
Yes. I have these pins now that I can just drop it onto the map, and then that would kind of be my note for myself that, I want to revisit this later once I grab an ability, and maybe I can try it later.
And as you mentioned, this game is so much about exploration and going back and trying to find every square inch of the map to find all of the many hidden secrets. So this pin system is actually very, very useful.
Yeah. Oh, I'm getting close, but I'm going to go investigate this area.
Your Metroid senses are still tingling, so keep searching.
He's getting closer because the beeping is getting a little bit more insistent.
Oh, nice. Found a hidden missile tank.
Yeah. But see, there was an example where I kind of knew already that this pass was there, but the scan pulse would have been very useful right there to kind of show those blocks. Here's another safe station. So, see, there we go. Sand Pulse told me that that block is breakable, but I can't shoot it. So I'm going to try a missile instead. It's open.
And that's a good point. If you ever run into an area you can't progress past, use all of your weapons and abilities.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a little friend. Hi, friend.
That was a Metroid, but we're actually not fighting him. We're actually fighting his first evolution. And this is known the Alpha Metroid.
He looks twice as friendly as a regular Metroid.
So if I time it correctly, I can actually melee counter him, and it gives me an advantage to actually hit him for more damage. You'll also see that he'll drop these little sparks. If I actually hit those sparks, I'll get more ammo replenishment. So in case I end up using all of my missiles, I could always go around him and try to shoot those in order to get more missiles.
Nice melee countering. And I'll say, I don't know how well the home audience can hear this, but the sound effects in this game are incredible. The music, the atmospheric sounds are just really great. So, Sakamoto-san, perhaps you could tell us a little bit about what went into the development of the soundtrack for this game.
サウンドトレや SE に関しての、その開発、その制作した感じ、および受けた影響などについて話していただけますでしょうか。はい。
今回のサムス・リターンズでは、スーパーメトロイドの時のゲームサウンドのコンポーザーが2人参加しています。
Well, we have two of the composers who worked on Super Metroid on the team for Samus Returns.
彼らはもうそれ以降のメトロイドシリーズの音楽をずっと担当してますので、もう僕が何も言わなくてももうこうしてほしいという音楽をどんどん提供してくれるんでも
And you know, and they've worked on pretty much every Metroid title since that time, doing music for us. And so I really don't have to say anything. They just go do what they do, and what they do is create great music.
Excellent. We'll lock them up. Don't ever let them go. Whoops. So you made quick work of that Alpha Metroid. Good work.
I did. So I'm actually going to go return to that gate that I couldn't get to before and see what happens now. So I make my way there. So in the original Metroid 2, whenever you defeated a certain prerequisite number of Metroids, the ground would rumble and then you would know that you would be able to proceed to the next area. So now, in this game, you have these gates, and if you press on it and you enter the Metroid DNA that you had just gathered from the Metroid you just killed, it will enter into this gate, unlock, reduce this hazardous liquid that was killing me before, and now I'm able to get to the next area.
It's really cool having this really visual cue of your progress in the game as well.
Yeah. So now I'm going to go to a later area in the game.
And we've gotten a glimpse of it a little bit, but the 3DS hardware really goes a long way in bringing this world to life. It helps communicate the isolation of Samus being stuck on this alien planet. So, Sakamoto-san, could you speak a little to how you used the 3DS tech to bring this world to life and really reimagine it?
3DS 技術が没入感、雰囲気、それ上にこの未知の惑星サムスの一人の孤独感をより高めていると思いますが、3DS 用にどういうふうにその技術を使って、この世界を、創造し直されたのでしょうか。
はい、確かにおっしゃる通り、今回のというか、サムスのこのゲームですね、ここでは3D の立体視というものが非常に効果的だと思います。例えばじゃあ技術面で補正さん何かありますか？
So yeah, I mean, I do think that with this title, of course, with Samus, the 3D, the glasses-free 3D, the 3D effects are put to great use. It really does help build the world that we're exploring. But I'd like to go ahead and ask Jose to talk a little bit about some of the more technical aspects.
Yes, it was very clear to us from the beginning that if we wanted to convey to the player the greatness of the inner depths of the planet and the past glory of the Chozo civilization, we had to provide a big sense of scale thanks to the depth given by the 3DS capabilities. So we wanted to reflect this from early on in the development process, this scale, through the first initial counterparts.
Thank you so much. Oh, you've gotten yourself in trouble, Teresa.
Yeah, I always do. I ran into his room and he didn't like me being here.
Oh, you woke him up from a nap. He'll do that.
But I'm stuck here until he gives me leave.
And now is not the time to play with it necessarily, but I want to point out that you also got your spider ball upgrade.
That's right, and I also got bombs here. So these are actually very handy for taking him out. Oh my gosh.
So while you play with your new friend, this is obviously an enemy from the original game, and that brings to mind the fact that all of the enemies have actually been redesigned for this version. So, Jose, perhaps you could tell us a little bit about what the process was for redesigning the enemies from the original game.
Yes, we wanted to respect the visual design of the regular enemies as much as possible, but we had to adapt the attacks, movements, and behaviors so they could fit with our new gameplay, and without making them lose much of their original feel in the process. And as for the Metroids, they were the stars of the show, along with Samus in the original game, and this we wanted also to be the same in our game. And they suffer a massive overhaul from the visuals of the original game and in their gameplay mechanics. And also we wanted to clearly show the transition in the life form from one Metroid to another. And this is something that is very clearly reflected in the movements, behaviors, and attacks.
Thank you. And good work, Teresa.
Oh, thank you. So I could actually take the spider ball, and the spider ball is actually an ability here that's very, very unique to Metroid 2. But I'm actually going to do a very hard technique that I am not doing very good right now. I swear I practiced this.
The bomb jump.
Oh no. Alright, last
Metroid
try.
fans have spent hours trying to get to the craziest places using bomb jump.
Oh no.
But as you're trying to work your way around this map, that also brings me to the point that a lot of the maps have been redesigned for the new system. So, Jose, can you speak a little to the process of redesigning the maps as well?
Yeah, we wanted to respect as much as possible the original layout of the original game because it has such a distinct structure within the Metroid series. And well, we wanted to add a lot of new series of new things because we wanted to be felt also new. And we added lots of sections different from the original game because we wanted to accommodate all of our gameplay needs. And also, we wanted the game to be more, the exploration to be more dynamic and diverse than in the original game, introducing some classic abilities from other games in the series but that were not present in the original game. And also we added some new, of course, special abilities that are unique to this title. So the combination of both made us realize some very interesting situations regarding level design for players to actively figure out their way forward in new ways.
Thank you.
Actually, before I take this elevator, I want to show this. This is also a new feature to Metroid Samus Returns, and it's a teleport station. This actually helps a lot with the mobility of the game, where instead of backtracking all the way through previous areas, you can actually use the teleport to quickly jump into a new area. And this actually really helps when you're trying to gather some items that you weren't able to in the past or explore new pathways that you weren't able to before. I'm not going to take it right now. I'm actually going to go back and take this elevator to a new area.
But you're right, it's such a huge addition to the game, being able to more quickly get to the areas you've already been to and find all those juicy secrets you weren't able to get at before.
Well, because like gathering all these items, it actually rewards you in the end because it does get more difficult really as you further get into the planet, and the baddies do get really hard. So you definitely want to get all those upgrades and the items, and it rewards you. But you can also choose not to if you want a challenge. So I've visited previous lava rooms before, so I know that this red door looks a little bit dangerous, but I'm going to go in anyway just to show...
You're a rebel.
Yeah, it hurts. Yeah, I don't want that. Okay, so I'm going to actually use the scan pulse because I see there's something up there, and I'm pretty sure there's a pathway, but just to make sure...
Yeah, while you have the Aeon energy, might as well.
There we go.
Excellent.
So we're going to go up here.
I love how if you had just shot up above you, it would have looked like there wasn't anything pretty. So
Yeah.
it's actually good that you used your scan pulse right there.
Yeah, I have gotten lost more than once. Here's another suit.
Okay. Yeah. I ended up having just go to Walmart, buy a new one, and they just swapped them with the board for me. Otherwise, it would have cost me more money to have to order a part in. Yeah. Yeah, they said it was about $179.
Again, it's really
just
cool
by itself,
features
or the part in.
to see all the stuff
It
that's
said if you go to Walmart and buy the same phone, which is only $100 bucks.
So I'm going to go in here.
No, when I went up there, it said if you buy a new phone, you can swap the motherboard, where you keep all your information.
Let's try going back to...
Yeah, I bought a new phone, they put everything in back in.
Oh, that was close. That was close. That was very close. I like to play it dangerously.
And now you can survive the very, very
Yes.
hot.
So we're going to explore this room now. And we could always go back and explore other lava rooms to see what we missed.
I have to point out that this is all one planet, this is all SR388, but look how different the environments are. It's a big planet,
Oh,
so
yeah.
there's a lot of different areas and
there's
a lot of variety.
so much variety, yeah. And every area is just so colorful and unique on its own. So here I'm going to show a new Aeon ability called Lightning Armor. And what it does, it gives this green glow to Samus, but also overcharges my melee and lets me go through enemies without taking much damage. But it does take away from my Aeon pool. And so I want to actually save it in case I need it later.
Yeah, every time you get hit, it actually makes your Aeon gauge go down, so you can't just run foolishly through a group of enemies unless you want to feel a lot of pain.
Yeah, so here's another door that I'm unfortunately not able to get in through, so I'm going to do another pin here. But I'm also going to show here, there's this information screen that will actually, it will show different items that are shown in the map, and if you're not quite sure what that icon means, it will actually tell you here. And it will actually unlock too once you've discovered it and you know how to interact with it. So definitely keep an eye on these because these are actually really informative.
It'll help you remember what you already know.
Yeah.
And we've already seen a few new Chozo artifacts, but that brings me to the question. Sakamoto-san, can you tell us a little bit about the decision to integrate more Chozo artifacts into this version of the game?
他のメトロイドゲームに比べて、この作品は、より多く彫像の作り出したものがあると思いますが、その背景について教えていただけますか。はい。
このゲームを舞台にしている SR さんの惑星は、彫像文明が栄え、そして滅んでしまったという非常に謎を秘めた舞台なんですね。
So, this game is set on SR388, and it's a planet that was home to the Chozo civilization at one point, and so it saw the Chozo flourish, and it also saw them crumble. So this whole area has this historical background of being a place just sort of filled with lots of riddles.
なので彫像文明の遺跡であるとかそういったものがたくさん、あるわけですね。
So that's why you see all of these again Chozo ruins that you mentioned throughout the game.
サムスリターンズ遊んでいただくとその文明の謎がある程度わかるんじゃないかなと思う。
And I think if you get a chance to play Samus Returns, you might find some of the answers to the riddles that the Chozo civilization left behind.
What a tease he is.
さらに謎が深まるんじゃないかなと。
But it is possible that there may be some new and more intriguing riddles introduced through the game as well.
Fine, I guess everyone's just gonna have to wait and see.
ネタバレしないようにね、自分で皆さん頑張ってプレイしてもらいたい。
And Teresa, you've gotten yourself into trouble again.
I did. So this is the second evolution of the Metroid species. This is the Gamma. I was able to do a counter melee on him finally as he came up close to me. But I'm also going to use Ice Beam because it seems to be really weak to his nucleus. So I'm just going to keep on attacking him. But yeah, he's got a dynamic set of moves. He's swooping down on me. He's throwing electricity on me.
But that's a good point. If you're ever fighting an enemy or a boss and your weapon of choice doesn't seem to be making a big dent, try one of your other weapons or abilities because they might be a little more successful.
And since I'm a little bit low on health, I'm going to feel safer if I put on my lightning armor. So I'm just going to go here.
You've made him mad.
Yeah, he is not happy with me.
Gonna throw this out there. Those spider legs are really creepy.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of spiders, so yeah, this guy creeps me out.
Oh, he's turned red though, so you're doing well.
Yes,
almost there.
I should be almost there.
And that's another kind of visual indicator to show you that you're getting closer to making mincemeat of this guy.
Yeah, and there's all those audio cues too for when's the right time to oh boy. When's the right time to melee him? So it only happens when he goes down on the ground. But yes, I was able to successfully kill him.
Good work.
All right. Well, with that, I actually want to show another later area in the game because I think it'd be really cool to show the fans. So.
Excellent. Let's do it. So while you switch to your other save file, Sakamoto-san and Jose, we're hoping you could tell us a little bit about how you went about balancing this game, because there's obviously a lot of abilities, and it must have been difficult to balance making them feel useful to players without taking away from the challenge.
やはり新しい要素をゲームに追加すると、そのバランス取るのが大変難しいと思います。やはり十分な能力を提供したいけれども簡単になりすぎたら困るし、どうやってそのバランスを取ったのでしょうか。
はい、そうですね。やっぱり強力な武器っていうのは使うと爽快ですし、お客さんも使いたいでしょうし、我々もどんどん使っていただけというのはあります。
Well, of course, it feels great. It's exhilarating to use these really powerful and dynamic abilities, and players want to use them, and we want them to use them, of course.
ただそれをやたら使ってしまうとゲームがすごく簡単になりすぎたりとか、あと新鮮味が失われたり緊張感が失われていったりして、どんどん刺激がなくなっていって価値が下がってしまうという懸念があるわけです。
But one of the things we have to be careful of is if we overuse them, if we make them too powerful, it reduces some of the tension that you feel in the game, and it sort of has the counter effect of actually reducing the excitement and sort of again that thrill that we want players to feel. So again, it's a really delicate balance.
サムスリターンズでいうとビームバーストっていうその連射ができる機能があって、これが一番その例に今打ちましたね。これのバランスと非常に難しくて、やはり消費量であるとかその効果であるとかその供給量、このバランスをうまく整えるのに非常にチューニングを繰り返しまして、マーキュリースティームさんにもいろいろとご迷惑をかけたんじゃないかなと思います。
Well, yeah, and I think a good example of some of the difficulty in that fine tuning is what we just saw on screen. This beam burst. And what's difficult again about finding that balance is you have to measure the effect of the weapon, and you also have to take into consideration the amount of energy it uses and the supply of energy that's available to you, and trying to come up with again a balance that works throughout the game and keeps all of those factors in mind. It can be quite challenging. I think we put quite a load on Mercury's team and having them do that, but I think they did a remarkably good job.
Yes, I completely agree with Sakamoto-san's words. It was difficult to balance the new abilities, not only because they can be used alone, but only because they can be used in combination between them, and also they can be combined with the classic abilities too. So at the end, it was pretty tough, but we, however, are very confident that we finally found the best possible balance for all players to fully enjoy them.
Yes, I think you achieved a great balance, and trust me, it's still difficult.
Alright, so my Metroid detector went off again. And this is the Gamma Husk, so I'm pretty sure I'm not going to be facing him.
Maybe it's something cuddlier. Hey, little guy.
Or maybe not.
Yeah, maybe not.
So this is the next evolution. This is the Zeta, and he's pretty gnarly. I'm not a big fan of him. And as Sakamoto-san was saying that about the beam burst, I actually wanted to showcase this other Aeon ability because it is so it's so cool and it feels really powerful. Oh, and I missed my moment to the melee counter.
He does so much damage too.
He does. But I'm going to use a combination of abilities here, from missile to grapple to beam burst.
You really have to be on your game with this guy because he switches up his patterns a lot.
Oh, he does.
He's hard to predict.
And he's hard to predict, and he totally aims for me too. Like he's got me down.
Nice. That's just the beautiful melee counter too. I love how it slows down time and it has that really cinematic presentation.
Yes, it feels so epic and actiony, and I absolutely love it. And this is my least favorite move. This one gets me every time. Oh god.
And now you died on purpose so that we could see Zero Suits down the side.
She looks so elegant there.
Beautiful, yes. So thank you.
You're welcome. I aim to please.
Yes.
All right, I'm going to try this again.
Yes, you can do this. We all believe in you.
I'm going to skip the cutscene if I can. I'm going to, get right into that. All right.
Nice melee counter right off the top.
Oh, he was nice enough to give it to me, so I'll take it.
Yes.
Oh, no. Get to the other side, so I got a good shot of his nucleus.
You know, he's not invited to your birthday party anymore.
So, should we move on to something different? Like just channel the other stuff that's been happening lately?
Yeah, we can keep like the Nintendo thing going, but like
we'll come back
quieter.
when things start getting interesting.
It can sit in the corner, and like if something pops up, it'll be like, oh hey, it's right there. But on another topic, Overwatch, the 1 year anniversary just got done.
Yeah.
I heard about the 1 year anniversary. Though I don't have much to comment on since I haven't played it.
It was very good. they gave everyone at least something, you know, because like the events, they'll do like skins for some characters, but they don't do it for like every character. They'll do it for like 3 to 5 characters every event that they do. And they did plenty of skins. They finally gave some skins to some characters who I feel need some skin love.
Wait a minute.
Like
Is Tammy on?
I think Tammy's AFK.
Do you fall asleep, Tammy?
No, I'm just here.
You're just there.
To the audience, so I'm not sure if we should we apologize?
Yeah, it was
just having them to listen to like bit crushed audio from the Nintendo Treehouse live stream.
Yeah, I apologize about that.
Coming out pretty well.
I got sucked in by the new Metroid. Not gonna lie.
Seems interesting. Wish I could get it if my 3DS still worked.
I'll be getting it for my 3DS.
Maybe I'll just maybe in the future I might get. Though I find it highly unlikely. Maybe in the future I might get like the 2DS XL.
Nah, I got the 3DS, but if it's one of those ones where it's just like you can only get it for the new 3DS, I'm not gonna be able to get it.
I had my 3DS since 2011 when it first came out.
No, I just got mine last year, but I got it off of eBay, so it's an older version.
I still play the newer 3DS games on my old one.
But like, there's some where they won't let you play it on an original 3DS. They make you get like the new 3DS.
I haven't seen it happen yet.
I don't know. There's some games on like the Nintendo store that they like wouldn't let me buy. I'm just like, this is some bullshit.
It may be because they're older games for the original system. Just DS, not 3DS.
I don't know. But
while we're still on the topic of Nintendo, what can we say? Anyone have anything to say about Splatoon 2?
I didn't play a lot of Splatoon 1 because I got it at the end of its life cycle.
I got Splatoon like when it first came out. It was a pretty fun game. I can say that. Splatoon 2 seems interesting, and as I mentioned prior to the Nintendo stream, I was over there at Atlanta during the end of May, and there was a convention going on there called MomoCon.
Yeah, I know MomoCon.
Yeah, and there was a panel. Yeah, some representatives from Nintendo showed up to talk about Splatoon 2.
Mm-hmm.
That's one thing I can comment on. And I can say this, my friend, the guy who has the finished spinner, he is like a big Splatoon fan, so I'm pretty sure he always got his sights on Splatoon 2 once it comes out.
See, yeah, again, I can't say a lot about Splatoon because I couldn't afford to get it until like the end of its life cycle. And even then, I didn't play it that much because I was still more sucked in with, I think it is Overwatch. But from the little bit of Splatoon that I did play, I did enjoy it. It was a good game.
It is.
It has some mechanics that are unique to it that make it different from other shooters.
And then you also have.
I heard they're now putting in a voice chat into Splatoon 2.
That will probably help a lot.
Yeah, no, but here's how they're doing it. They're making you like get, I don't know, like get a phone app on your, and then hook it up to the Switch and also to like some kind of weird, like transmitter box or something where you also put in your headset.
This just sounds like a bunch of bullshit.
Announce it at a later time.
Hold on, let me look at it a bit.
I don't know. To me, this just sounds like a bunch of bullshit, and like you might as well just get like Discord on your phone and get your friends on Splatoon.
Yeah, here's how it looks like. Here's how it looks like.
Like a Discord with your friends would be a lot safer, considering like how mean strangers can get on the internet when it comes to gaming.
Yeah, have you played a match of Overwatch with strangers when they have the mic on?
Unfortunately.
Yeah, so this is what the thing looks like.
This just looks like a bunch of convoluted bullshit that you really don't need to get. Just get some friends, make them play Splatoon.
Make them buy it, then Switch first.
Well,
or buy them yourself if you're feeling like what's that word again?
Generous?
Is that yeah.
But also, like, don't you need the online subscription if you want to play with
Oh
your
yeah,
friends
you also
online?
got that.
When the fuck did Nintendo start doing an online subscription thing?
Because WeConnect 24 was expensive.
Yeah, they canned that like a few years ago. No, or it wasn't a few years ago. It was back in 2015, was it?
It was a while ago, I remember.
I don't know. I never did the online shit with Nintendo. If I wanted to do online, I'd use Steam or
I had to get parents'
my
permission.
Xphone.
Because, like, with WeConnect 24, it was through third parties, so, like, when that subscription ended, they had to stop the service. And when they started providing, like, console online stuff other than 3DS, they were like, oh, this is expensive.
They had to keep one. Like they had to keep one. They couldn't afford both.
Yeah.
Earlier today, and actually, because of Nintendo 3DS, if you're able to put on the 3D functionality, you'll
Side note.
to see that 3D depth and
My AC is broken down.
you'll just be able to see how.
I'm sorry, random.
In Metroid, so
My dad has a window unit in the living room.
Oh, good God.
And he's going to let me use it. I'm trying to figure out how to get out of the window.
Ask him.
Thank you again, Sakamoto-san and Jose, for joining
Well, he left. He's got to go.
Or get like
about insurance.
or get like one of those small AC fans.
That would be smart, but that's money. Money I don't have.
I'm trying to think of anything other than that that's recent. The new episodes of Steven. Has everyone caught up?
Ooh, the one that's special.
Is everyone caught up before we start talking about it?
I'm still off coast. That entire episode.
Tammy, are you caught up?
I've seen bits and pieces. I definitely have some new wives.
Some new
Bits
wives.
and pieces,
Are
but have
you
you caught
talking
up
about
entirely?
Pad Paracha?
Maybe.
Why am I
people
not
have been making
surprised?
jokes about Pat Paracha. Paradillo.
Tammy will fall in love with
Paracha.
Paracha Sapphire. How shocking.
Before we
Pad
say anything else,
Koala.
anyone that's actually watching the stream, now is your time. This is spoiler warning. Shut off if you haven't caught up. You've had your spoiler. Alright, moving on.
Alright.
So, Ace Attorney.
What about Ace Attorney?
With the Zircons, like, how they're basically like gem lawyers.
That was pretty funny.
And I didn't even think about the fact that, like, somebody would have to be, like, really close to Pink Diamond to do something like this.
Well,
was Rose Quartz, like, just a soldier?
Yeah, because by
That
the looks
did
of
give
it,
us-
all the they're all Quartz soldiers, but they're nothing more than soldiers.
That
And
did
she
give
would
us
have
interesting
had
insight.
like, She would have had agates. She would have had sapphires.
She would have had a pearl next to her, for Christ's
Wait,
sake.
why does it feel like I've already heard this before?
And what was her pearl?
But like my before like the Wanted special, like I'd sit there and I'd talk to my roommate who watches Steven Universe, and I had this theory that that Pearl actually did it, but she did it shapeshifted into rose quartz. That was my theory. I'd tell him about it, and he's like, "No, I swear to God, it's Yellow Diamond. Based on how her actions are, it has to be Yellow Diamond."
What if it wasn't a quartz? Because she would already be protected. She would have to be killed by someone who already has that who was already close.
Yeah, there's a lot going on in there.
But you don't know it's actually not any of the diamonds, it's actually a sapphire.
I predict you will be killed.
It was actually Pad Paracha.
White Diamond is Pad Paracha confirmed.
The other thing that bothered me was where was White Diamond for this trial?
Hiding.
Had better things to do.
Yeah, I think White Diamond really isn't very concerned about it all.
Like, very cold. Like, coldly blunt. Really, I do not care about what you guys do. I'm just gonna go head off and do some stuff.
Do some president things.
Like, build it now.
Damn it.
We will build a wall around Homeworld.
No.
And who's gonna pay for it?
The humans. The humans will pay for it and build it.
Wait, but how?
White Diamond, I'm so sorry we made those comments about you. I'm sure you were a lovely fascist dictator.
What you don't know is White Diamond is actually Putin.
Nice.
Let's see.
Are you lying?
Nope, I cannot tell a lie.
What? Who's your favorite of the off colors?
I enjoy the fusion. Just the two gym fusion.
Rhodonite? What was it? Rhodonite?
Rhodonite, yeah.
Live. I'm Terry, and we have Mario plus.
I also like the off-color sapphire.
Oh yes, the Pad Paracha.
My colleague here, Rich.
Oh shoot.
Friends of ours from Ubisoft.
So I just decided to take a look around in the internet for a while. This is a bit unrelated. Right now, this is a reaction to the Nintendo live stream.
So,
yeah.
Rabbids Kingdom Battle is the game we just announced.
Or actually, I think
we were reacting for a while.
I think I put like E3 special edition. I don't fucking know. That was 2 hours ago.
Basics, exploration, and
so where were we? Rhodonite.
Rhodonite's very sweet. And if she and Pad Paracha fuse, they're gonna make a Sardonyx.
Yes.
But how would she look like?
I feel like she'd look different than our Sardonyx, to say the least.
I mean, that's one thing. Sure.
Much poofier.
So we're still at the beginning of the game here, but basically that's when things start to.
I don't think they would make a Sardonyx.
Just elements. We even have this.
Who knows?
But it's a pearl, ruby, and a sapphire.
But it's also a different sapphire. It's not a regular sapphire.
Yeah, it's an off-color sapphire.
I'm guessing like if they were to fuse for the first time, I'm gonna go off and say that the off-color Sardonyx would start off with saying something like, "I predict we're going to fuse."
Oh my god.
Yeah, I can see it.
I mean, that's obviously gonna happen.
It's part of the things that
They're gonna fuse, and then like right after they fuse, it's like I predict we're gonna fuse, and it's like, well, fucking no, duh.
Let's go, and big part of the game is the combat itself.
You're doing amazing, sweetie.
Our special little gem.
This poor little Goomba in the Nintendo Treehouse spotlight, he's got like water being shoved up his ass.
He's using that the Japanese toilet thing.
Wait, what?
If you go to the Nintendo stream, they're covering the Mario and Rabbids.
He's a fighter-like character.
And like in the background, there's just like this Goomba.
Like streamed up his ass.
It's getting ass blasted with a fucking like waterfall.
Very strong personality as well. And Rabbit,
I don't need to see that.
He's a wizard-like type of character.
Alright.
He's really clumsy, naive, but at the same time he's quite dangerous.
Alright, back to...
That has to be extremely clean by now. That's what you think when you examine him.
So you don't unlock the heroes at the beginning, you unlock them throughout the
Tammy, calm down.
Say what other characters will be as well? Sure, absolutely. So
Let's,
Eight. Yeah, we'd be able to choose between.
Do we know with Steven Universe the giant fusion, what gems she's made of?
No, they didn't cover what gems she's made up of. We just know that she makes up fluorite.
We know what I've seen is because a bunch of people have been looking at fluorite, fluorite's gem. I think I've seen. Let's see, where is it? No, I'm looking for fluorite, not fan OCs. Show me the caterpillar.
Yeah, that's the frustrating thing with new gems, like right after they come out. You go to look up the gem, like to see what they look like, and it's just like, oh yeah, it's like every OC ever made.
Donut Steel.
You can tell him where to go, and the characters will follow.
Okay, so from what I've seen, a sapphire, a peridot, and it looks like a pearl.
So as soon as you start the combat, a flag showing you the battleground, but you can always use the tactic cam, which is
There's something diamond shaped in there, but I don't think it's a diamond.
Another thing that I just realized while looking for an image of fluorite, I've also seen a thumbnail for a video what was it? That's claiming that fluorite is part diamond.
But to really decide the best
the fandom.
possible way to arrive
No.
objective. So the player will have two choices. In front of the enemy that seems a little bit.
I really do not want to click on it, but I will show you.
Now we know where White Diamond is.
Actually, no, I'll spare you this.
Stop.
I had to watch this with my 2 eyes. I'm not going to show it to you.
Right now is Saget, which is controlling the heroes. In this case, each heroes can perform 3 different types of action.
I do like how fluorite.
In the game.
Is it they spoke about how they might use them in more gems?
Later on, there will be techniques which is way more, let's say, an indirect way to deal with an enemy.
I hate trying to fucking find anything on this goddamn site.
The blue line is defining where the character
What else?
And in this case, so that for example, go behind the cover in order to be.
I'm curious.
How do you guys feel about Rutile?
So as soon as you press.
Oh, the like the Chinese twins.
The movement phase is.
Oh yeah. They're pretty cool.
I like their design.
It's up to you to decide. In fact,
I will say it's kind of annoying that they say the same thing like twice every frickin' time, but that's the only thing that bothers me.
You can move the behind.
That's a little more realistic with what happens when someone's born that way.
Yeah.
The team jump. The team jump is expanding your area of movement. allowing you to go much further.
What the hell are those two gems on her chest? Not the
Also allowing you to feel
circle,
such
but
as
the
ornaments
triangles.
that you can see in front of you.
A diamond.
After that, you
No, I'm not talking about the freaking gem on her stomach.
Exactly. So basically here we just finished the movement phase.
Though
And
if
now,
it's
you can see in this fight,
a diamond-shaped gem on her stomach, it would make sense that it is not white diamond. If that's actually where pink diamond went.
but they're really they dash you all the time. So it's good that I'm on the other side with Mario. I think.
No, they say that Pink Diamond was shattered.
You attack, and what you may have
She actually turned into fluorite.
is the percentage.
She became wise caterpillar grandma.
Caterpillar grandma.
If they are behind a half cover, full
Good
cover,
description.
So we'll see that.
And we didn't even move on to the Pink Lars.
Yes, the fact that
Lars
Lars
is dead and came back to life.
Lars fucking died.
Going back to the hub as the White Rabbits.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure everybody has already seen it.
It's the most notable thing of the entire episode.
You literally get to see a person die on Cartoon Network. Only on Cartoon Network. Do-do-do-do.
God damn it.
Lars Bodega found dead in Beach City.
No, but they can't say Pink Diamond became the lion or that Rose Quartz became the lion anymore. You can say that Rose Quartz
That's how Pink
brought the lion
came. That's how lion came to be.
We can't hear the theory anymore of pink or rose quartz actually is lion.
Exactly. So we it's actually
No, because now we know lion is lion.
Lion was a thing and then he died.
People thought onion was yellow diamond.
Oh.
I did not hear that.
Yeah, there have been actual theories.
God fucking damn it.
To show you the damage on the cover itself. This is a weak cover. So 2 hits is going to be destroyed. And the one you see here next to Luigi is a brick cover. So this one is a bit more.
What?
So 3 hits. So basically, that's really important in the game itself.
Onion doesn't have ears, therefore he has to be yellow diamond.
That's the most bullshit.
Born though.
Yes, it was very obvious he was born considering Vidalia's video.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Speaking of Vidalia, she's my wife.
You have lots of wives, Tammy.
Yes, I do, but especially Vidalia.
So that's why the observation part.
It is just legal.
We gave this tool to the player in order to really study if they want to the battleground.
Yeah.
Because how many times have I heard you say that, like, Sapphire is your wife?
Turn-based strategy and find out what the best advantages you have, especially with this new level and environment that you're encountering.
Wait, what about that, young onion being yellow diamond? I've heard that he also being referred to lately as when I also went to MumbleCon.
You see the water? This is creating a gap. So it teaches you to use team jump a lot. The enemies do not
perhaps we could move on over to experiences.
Oh, convention experiences, I assume you mean.
Yes.
Oh, God.
Oh, Timmy, you said that you staffed at a convention.
Yes, I'm part of Cosplay Gatherings department at FanimaCon.
Really? Where's that?
That's in San Jose, California.
This is the one you can play as well. You can reach.
Wait, you went all the way there?
Bigger zones and reach.
Oh, I live real nearby.
Oh, really?
Like water. And this is quite cool. And later in the game,
And Tammy is the reason why we have to put Pacific time in the schedule.
in terms of damage.
Yeah, pretty much.
It starts to build up, you know? We start to put the ingredients together and
Am I like your only friend on the West Coast, lady?
No. Matt.
Matt, yeah, because he lives all the way in Nevada, by Las Vegas too.
I have to make sure he goes to bed, otherwise I have to, like, go to his house and kill him.
The meme in the group chat.
What the Uber driver Mario?
Yeah, thanks for that. Thanks for that, Jim.
No problem.
I think you gave Cammy a stroke.
It is the car.
I have the car.
Get in the car. No time to explain. It might smell like spaghetti and meatballs.
The more you wait, the more.
Oh, Randall, what video game are you emulating?
So here, it's a reach objective.
I'm emulating Kingdom Hearts.
Ah, yes.
Get the hype train going.
You know, finally moving on with Kingdom Hearts.
This type of enemy.
Alright.
To really challenge the player again to do the right decision.
Thank you, Square, for actually moving on with something.
Really close now. He's not close enough because.
Thank God. I think the biggest problem is they keep having to add more Disney stuff to it.
I think if they like delayed actually going to the next Kingdom Hearts anymore, there would be a riot.
You know what I'm saying?
A lot of people would get very upset.
There would probably be a riot at
It's cool to see these new types of weapons that he can play with. He's adapting to his surroundings.
at E3 if they had put on.
Because the weapons
Alright.
in our game are not just the
I want to see Moana.
Ooh.
but they are also a tool
I think it'd be an amazing level.
you can plug additional
Alright.
such as you can
Alright.
glue an enemy
Alright.
particular enemy.
Y'all mind if I talk a little something?
Yeah, go ahead.
Alright. So, let me tell you about my time in Atlanta. Alright? Because this is the first time I've ever been to an actual convention. I mean, I've stopped by it last year, but it was the last day, and
Yeah, the last
Yeah,
day
you
it's
even-
literally just the sellers just trying to get rid of their crap.
yeah. But this year, I actually decided to go there for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
Mhm.
And I'll tell you, it was an experience. I left. Okay. So, from where I live like about 5 hours from Atlanta.
Finish the fight, you can go back, of course, to
Yeah.
And I also tagged a friend along it as well, who I'm going to refer to as Terrace.
Because when you destroy
Okay.
And I also have my brother. Also got excited because some other people were going there. Mainly the reason why I'm going is because of the voice actors of Steven Universe was likely going to be there.
We just wanted to show something as well here.
Yeah, I think I saw that.
Overwatch voice actors as well, which Terrace got very excited for.
Have been to go that way, even if it's dangerous. The first round you get.
And originally we were trying to make it to the the voice actors panels that was going to be taking place at 7, but we showed up a bit late.
Mm-hmm.
So by the time we got there, we had, it was like 6:50. We haven't gone into our hotel yet. We have not picked up our passes yet. So we ended up missing that. What we did not miss, however, was the panel for Toonami.
Yeah.
Had a panel? Nice.
Yeah. Yeah, they were talking about all stuff. They actually had like a montage of Samurai Jack. Also known as like Marathon at the time. Announced a brand new anime that's going to be showing up onto Toonami.
What anime is that?
Lupin the Third.
Okay, yeah, I think I've heard of that, but
Yeah, then they also have like a Q&A session.
Let's go to
My favorite character got in line, and at the same time, they also said that those in the Q&A section were going to be picked out one by one. For action-based
was not destroyed by the arrival of the rabbits. Thank God, this is good.
And Terrace managed to win one.
Let's say the challenge for Peach.
Nice.
Yeah, and then for the rest of the night, we just went over to the arcade section. You got the stuff. You got like NES games, N64 games, Street Fighter, pinball games, games from Japan, a table flipping game.
Change your skills in the skill tree.
It was jam-packed. There was a Smash Bros. Area too. I beat the assistant director of MomoCon. So that's something.
Good job. Good job.
Would
you like
that was
the
just a
cookie?
Friday. That was just a Friday night.
Other places that you couldn't go before.
See, like, I want to go to a con, but, like, obviously South Carolina, there's, like, none in the state.
There's barely any.
There's, like, what the fuck is it? It's not MomoCon. It's,
No, one of them was in the South Carolina, and it was called Palmetto Con.
No, there's one other one.
And we just saw an example here of a little puzzle that we have with the red coins. That
Hang
we have
on.
as well. So we have yellow coins, red coins, blue coins as well in the
Is it?
bug
I
zones.
don't think it's Otaku
Museum, where you
Con.
get all the collectibles from the game. You can gather in the game. This one is still broken when you're at that moment of
Alright.
but it's the washing time.
So-
The one mention I really know of is the one in my city after now and then, GeekCon.
I also heard something about ACON, AnimeCon.
And also,
Not sure.
Alright. I just forgot about something else. The other thing that we also did on our first night, which was on a Friday, there was a panel going on nearby for something called Meme Jeopardy.
Oh, good God.
All I can say is it was a madhouse. And it was amazing.
Really help me.
Alright, fast forward Saturday morning. Hang on a second.
We were about to work with Nintendo on a game that was featuring both Mario and the Rabbids, and we immediately understood that it was a lifetime opportunity. We worked really.
Alright, well, sorry for that. Right. Saturday morning, we were hanging out at the hotel, getting ourselves ready, getting breakfast. Met McCree and Mercy cosplayers over there as well, in the costume. They were very good. I remember there was a picture of it. I think I'll show it to you guys soon. Oh, shoot. I remember it's fading. We got into the convention. There was like a long line just to get to the Star Wars, which was downstairs. So we decided to head on down there, see what's going on. Yeah, it was full. And also there was a long line for autographs. Steven Universe, Steve, the voice actors for Steve, that we were doing autographs as well. And I actually managed to get my Steve shirt signed by Zach Allison.
There's another convention that I saw that he was going to be at. I think it wasn't North Carolina Comic Con. I think it was like Raleigh SuperCon. He's going to be at.
Raleigh SuperCon?
Yeah, Raleigh SuperCon.
The urgency to ask for
I
an
think.
autograph and the responsibility to present the game
I guess I'll have to wait and see.
I think it may have already passed. I don't
No, it's
remember.
not until July.
Oh, it's not until July?
Not until July.
But yeah, I think he's supposed to be there. And there's a couple other people that I was excited for that were going to be there too. Karen Gillian. She's going to be there.
He's going there.
Yeah, it's Karen Gillian and Richard Horvitz is going to be there.
Was the moment where we
Which
Nintendo about our
I'm ready for. I would like. I think that's about all the people that I was like really stoked for. There's a few other like smaller voice actors for like Funimation and whatnot.
That's such a raving story. Yeah.
Still trying to remember.
To be proud of.
So, okay, now I just remember. Alright, so while that was going on, there was also a panel for Splatoon 2, Nintendo reps, I already said that. And then a while after, there was a JoJo panel.
Oh, good God.
Oh, God.
Poses. Poses. They got like JoJo cosplayers and they try to do the pose. I remember there was also one that they had. There was also one part. They asked people to do. I mean, anyone who wants to hop in, they can just hop up and do the strong pine pose.
Oh my god!
I hopped in as well.
BonsaiCon. That's the other one that's in South Carolina.
Wait, what?
There's one big convention in South Carolina. It's BonsaiCon. They actually have the guy that voices Edward Elric. He's gonna be one of the guests there. He goes every year.
Oh yeah, I also remember. His name,
it's like Vic. Like Vic Minogue or something like that.
Wait, is it Matthew Mercer? He also went to MomoCon as well.
Oh yeah, McCree.
Yeah, McCree, and he also does the voice of, if I'm correct, the voice of Jotaro Kujo.
Yeah, he does the voice for Jotaro, even though that's only like a total of like 3 episodes so far. But for the English dub. And I think he also did some of the voice acting for Sailor Moon.
Wait, he did?
Yeah.
I'm tempted to go back and watch the original Sailor Moon, then watch the remake.
Okay, so here's the thing about Sailor Moon. One, the original, if you watch it via Hulu, they have redubbed all of it. They used all the voice actors that they used for, the remake to redub all of the original. So it's not nearly as annoying. You don't have to listen to Usagi, or what's the American version, like Serena, her bitch-ass voice.
Wait, did they change her name?
For the original American anime that they did, when they dubbed it for the 90s, bringing it over to America, they changed almost everyone's names, including Usagi's, and they changed hers to Serena.
The Teenage Witch.
God damn it.
What did they also... did they also do something about because I remember there was two of the guys, they also had love for each other. And then they actually...
What they did was, in the US version, they dubbed one of them with a female voice actress and just said, yeah, she's female. And it's like, no, the Japanese version, they were gay.
They were flat up. And one of the US, they changed it to cousins, which makes it sound even... very, very.
Yeah, they were. No, I think the cousins thing. The cousins thing was what they did for Sailor Uranus and Sailor Neptune. Was they said that they were cousins? Lesbians. Yeah. They said that's why they were so close. Was that they were cousins?
Yeah. Yeah, I think you're just going a bit too far. Alright, so, back to back to what happened. Right,
yeah, go ahead. Sorry, we got sidetracked.
That's fine. So, nothing much happened on arcade time going on, everyone was having fun. And then at, I think it was at 5 o'clock. There was something going on. A Steven Universe fan photo shoot. And it was very nice. I actually got to meet a bunch of people. I mean, I can actually send you a link, show you the photos.
Mm-hmm.
Where is it? Here it is.
Didn't Beach City Con already happen?
Beach City Con? Oh, shoot, I hadn't heard of this. for a while.
Yeah, they announced it like last year. No, it hasn't happened yet, but because it's in October. But
yeah, it's all in Virginia.
Yeah, it's in Virginia Beach, and like I was stoked for it like when it came out, and I was like, okay, I'll wait until they announce some more like guest stars, and then I'll see if I can get a ticket and find a way there.
GashCon.
Ooh. No.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to compare this to, because it doesn't seem like it's going to do well. It seems like it's going to do about as well.
They are bringing voice actors and some people who also work. I see Grace Craft, Mackenzie. Mackenzie doesn't, but you know her as Pro Like Spy, and also MK Atwood on YouTube.
Yeah, but like, so like I was waiting to see like if they're gonna bring in like some of the like the Crewniverse or like some of the.
Oh yeah, they're bringing in Grace. Yeah, they're bringing in Grace Craft. Who it says that she also worked on the comics for Steven Universe, and also AJ. Is that her name? AJ Michalka, voice of Stefani.
Yeah.
As well. Live at E3 2017. I'm up here with Matt, Audrey,
and so
Mr. Hayashi from Koei.
Oh wait, y'all want to take a look at the link?
No, I did not. I was busy trying to find like the thing for Beach City Con.
So
he won't be saying a whole lot, but
and then afterwards, like at around 6 o'clock,
as we're going. So anyway,
there was another photo shoot, but for JoJo.
So we're gonna jump right in.
Got some photos of that too.
Taking a look at Fire Emblem Warriors. Now, this is an action adventure that has warrior-style gameplay, but featuring Fire Emblem heroes. And it's a brand new story in a brand new kingdom. And we're actually going to be first playing the stage that we're playing on the show floor, but we have a few new additions we're showing exclusively here on Nintendo Treehouse Live. And one of those is this
at 7, one of the things that me and Terrace were very hot for was a special panel called Pro Secret Rap Career.
Oh, good God.
Featuring Zach Harrison, Dee Mandel, and Mackenzie Atwood, the one who made the league.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you this. They started talking about these prior careers in some band called The Party.
Yeah.
And then it devolved into just teaching Dee Mandel Hall memes.
Oh, good.
So that was something. I wish you best of luck. You said thanks.
We worked on the game Hyrule Warriors, and in Hyrule Warriors Legends, we have
good God.
a game system where on a touchscreen you could switch.
And then from that point on, those also sing-along, like a fan sing-along for Steven Universe.
Heard about this project during the time that
Yeah, and we were singing It's Over. Guess who showed up straight out of nowhere?
And as we just saw, Mark showed up.
Good God.
Dee Mandel came up and sang the song with all the fans.
But we're not going to give away anything about the story here, but you will see a bunch of Fire Emblem heroes and villains showing up.
Where is it?
You just have to battle some of them.
It'll all make sense when you're playing.
It'll make sense when you play.
Don't fret.
But as you just saw, there was a stun gauge over one of those enemies, and Matthew, I was actually able to whittle it all the way down, which allowed him to unleash.
Okay, so from what I'm watching just of the, the Nintendo stream,
yeah,
while we're chit-chatting,
including the critical hit that you just saw.
The new Fire Emblem that they're going to be coming out with is not a traditional Fire Emblem. It's very much more like Hyrule Warriors.
That's what I was trying to say earlier.
Which is the ability to give commands. Now, this is extremely useful.
Then on Sunday, nothing much happened.
You're in control of and send them anywhere you want. You can deploy them to an enemy base. You can send them to.
And that's about it. Oh yeah, my friend bought a fidget spinner.
Yes, we've discussed this, that your friend bought a fidget spinner, and we're all very disappointed in him.
Two little kid brothers. 2B5 players.
Yeah, that's about it.
One T50. You can just switch between them, and then you're suddenly. That'll be it. Let's go. Like.
They're basically using different iterations of the same sword, aren't they?
Random, are you ordering food?
I am ordering food. I go to Taco Bell.
Why did you drive to Taco Bell?
I'm hungry. I have to the house.
Well, obviously.
I actually drove there. I turned around and looked at my wallet.
God damn it.
Defeat all the enemy captains on the map.
Well, obviously now you have to share.
Battle system in Fire Emblem Warriors and how it differs from other Warriors games.
Nate.
Did you get a quesadilla?
I did.
See, you gotta share the quesadilla.
Come on.
Don't come on. These are the rules. These are the unspoken rules. This is why you don't bring food into the podcast. Then you have to share.
This is not a D&D session. I have to share my snacks.
You have to share.
So this game.
This is why you have push to talk, Rando.
Be familiar from other Warriors games, like over the top action and kind of the thrill of taking on hordes of enemies. But it combines that with the RPG simulation elements from Fire Emblem games. For example, the Lucas Triangle, and also being able to.
But yeah,
characters is something that was inspired by Awakening. So we have really the strategic.
I dig the fact that they're doing like a Hyrule Warriors with Fire Emblem. That's cool, but at the same time, it's not original, and I'm not like too excited for it. I'll wait till it comes out and like wait to hear how it is.
If you pair up two of your units, then you can do things like dual attacks or dual guards, and you can even have them jump in and help.
But it's not something that I'm going to be hopping to buy a Switch just to play.
Animations for this game are part of what I love so much about it. Watching all the characters pulling off their critical attacks, like right now.
So I'm upset because I have not heard about, Platinum Games Bayonetta 3. I am a salty child. I want Bayonetta 3.
She did give it her all. Thank you, Courtney.
I demand it.
Also this.
Oh, you made her mad. This one's really cool.
Nice.
Struck numb by that attack.
And really, the character the biggest part.
That's about it.
That was your con experience?
That was my con experience.
I'm glad you had a good con experience.
Yeah. Actually got to shake hands and say hi to Mr. Cowson. To Zach Cowson.
Nice.
Scenarios is just really something else.
See, like my brother, he
some unique opportunities as well. You get to see characters
because South Carolina area, we don't have any big conventions. We have couple of teeny tiny conventions in Columbia that are way overpriced for tickets. Well, those are the only conventions that like my brother has gone to. And then it was 2 years ago, I dragged him with me to North Carolina Comic-Con 2015. And, bringing him into, like, this big-ass convention for, like, the first time, he was just, like, completely gobstopped. He was used to teeny tiny, a convention the size of a trailer.
That sounds fun.
Oh yeah, no. I've been to one of the Columbia conventions. They're not fun. You walk the floor for 1 hour. You've seen literally everything.
Just one quick walk and you already seen everything.
You've seen everything.
That's it.
And there's not even like any impressive like vendors. They're mostly people that have like make cheap plushes or like iron-on T-shirts.
Who's the Crown Prince of Nor and of my heart.
I'm just like, this is some bullshit.
Well, he showed up to be friends, right? That's my understanding. No?
What's this?
What's what?
Is this your D3?
が好きな方はこの演出見てもらえばいいし、アクションゲームとして毎回この演出入るのはちょっとテンポかなっていう方はオプションでこれの表示をなくすこともできるんですね。そういう形でファイアーエンブレムファンの皆さんにアクションゲームとしても楽しみたい方、よりシミュレーション的に遊びたい方っていう方に遊んでいただく。
How is it not wrong at all?
I like the Reggie face that shows up for like half a second.
The Reggie. Well, I think the Reggie face is like slightly there the entire time. On a very low opacity.
What is this? Stuff that you never think that be said in Nintendo, EA, E3.
Players happy, but also not kind of disrupt the play for, you know, action players who really like action games.
Thank you, and they did a fantastic job of it because there are all these little things.
Yeah,
not just the
literally.
Map, the level up screen,
Hyrule Warriors with reskinned as Fire Emblem. I am disappointed.
Here today
I thought it was like an entirely video game.
No, absolutely not. If you love Fire Emblem, you're just going to go nuts over all of the little details and Easter eggs that they put in here for you.
Like, this is literally Hyrule Warriors reskinned as Fire Emblem. Which, don't get me wrong, I loved Hyrule Warriors.
Like weapons triangle action going on. He slaughtered it rather quickly.
But I don't see the point of buying it again.
What weapon you have equipped,
for it to be.
Enemies have equipped, and in the full game, of course, you'll be able to
Get some
Some of the mods are Hyrule Warriors.
Innocent civilians, like he does.
They just showed up to get a paycheck.
I'm disappointed. I was expecting something full-fledged. And this sad. Bad Nintendo reskinning a video game and reselling it.
And that basically means that the bond between them has gotten closer.
I'm pretty sure you just described Doki Doki Panic.
Yes, pretty fucking much. The stream has been going on for, I want to guess, about 2.5 hours. I can tell you exactly in just a second.
Wait, Garbage Speaks or?
Yeah, Garbage Speaks has been going on for 2 hours and 42 minutes.
Oh, look at this.
Oh no.
It's your buddy.
What do we say about a normal length podcast?
We discussed, having a normal length podcast last time, and then, we did have a normal length podcast, and then this, for the third one. Well, no, it's literally because E3.
But see, this is really cool. We have Corrin, we have Ryoma, and we have Xander all just dueling it out here.
We had to have a special edition for Nintendo E3.
Would have gotten to experience otherwise.
Corrin must feel so conflicted.
Yeah, Corrin always feels conflicted. Poor Corrin.
So it's gone on for almost 3 hours.
Nicely done.
That's fair. Rando had to go get Taco Bell.
No, Xander chose to retreat.
Yeah, right.
Are you enjoying your Taco Bell?
I just finished off a burrito, so I'm happy.
Yeah, fucking bullshit. You know what I have? I have an entire Pizza Hut pizza.
In case you have
I wish I had Pizza Hut pizza.
Just a little bit.
Just a touch.
Maybe a little.
It's buffalo chicken too.
Nope. So, thank you for making quick work of.
I'll do Pizza Hut or Domino's.
We're actually going to jump into.
Well, you know what? Domino's in South Carolina, or at least in Lexington, is some bullshit.
So as Matthew boots it up, Hayashi-san, could you tell us a little bit
That's fine.
about what the inspiration was for Color
I'm gonna have to be heading off soon.
Okie dokie.
We should probably wrap things up for now.
Yeah. So, thank you guys for coming to the Garbage Speaks podcast. I hope you.
Sorry for boring y'all with like a half hour of silence.
We were sucked into, you know, the E3. We had to watch it. It's like a movie. You can't
So
talk.
as you know, arenas are
Especially when Reggie's on.
traditional game element from
Our Lord and Savior, Reggie Fils-Aimé.
God damn it, Reggie.
what we did
Why was Reggie on a
mode
beach?
that's separate from the main story mode.
Reggie could be
It's
on
summer.
the
It's summer.
I don't care if it's summer. I'm not on a beach, so neither does he.
Lots of heroes.
I don't want to go to a beach during the summer. It's too fucking hot.
And too many tourists.
We jumped right into Coliseum mode. And
Yes.
When people ask me for directions, ask me if I can live here because I'm.
This is his prior appointment. He had a second engagement.
this is where
But the last place that you